Ooh, oh boy, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Week 8 kicked off right here. We've got a great game, man. We've got an epic matchup here. We've got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. The atmosphere there feels like a playoff game. You know, these are the two teams that are fighting for that top spot. Obviously, the team in the Arizona Cardinals have that number one spot in the NFC. The Packers are one of those teams competing with like the Bucks and the Rams for that number one spot. It's going to be great either way. It should be fun. Cannot wait to see this matchup go down. Aaron Rodgers versus Kyler Murray. Kyler is having an amazing season. He deserves to be the MVP, and he's definitely been playing like it the entire season. But this is an opportunity for him to make a huge statement. You know, when it comes to the MVP campaign, the places you want to make your statement is on these primetime games, especially when you're going up against a great team. So if Kyler comes out here, puts up a great performance, and the Cardinals can get a win at home, his entire MVP candidacy? I don't even know how we place these words. His MVP campaign will be stronger for it. How can Joe Buck commentate this in the World Series? Well, Joe Buck, I mean, it's easy. I'm not going to say it's easy. What he does is not easy. Commentating is not easy. It can be very tiring, and you have to be entertaining to a point. But, he keeps the same voice, and he's been doing this for a long time. He's pretty much used to it. Hope the Packers win this game. We'll see. I got the Cardinals winning this game again. With the way Arizona's been playing, I just don't see how they're going to lose. However, if there's any game they could lose this season, this would be one of those few games. Other than the matchups in the NFC West, this will be one of those few games where I can sit back and say, yeah, they can lose this one. Either way, this one is going to be a great one. Can't lie, I am very tired. Very, very, very tired. It's been a long day for me, guys. It's been a long day. But, we going to get through it. We going to do what we got to do. And we going to enjoy this game of football and see what happens. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Matt Ryan has quietly been playing well. Don't sleep on the Falcons right now. I mean, yeah, Matt Ryan's been playing well. Again, we're never surprised to see what the Falcons do offensively. They have all the pieces. It's just defensively, man. It is what it is. I'm so happy you're back to streaming, man. Yeah, it's been a while. I was definitely busy with some stuff and some personal issues. Not gonna get into that, but yeah, back to streaming for the most part. Should be good. And what a way to come back with this game. This is gonna be fun either way. So yeah, make some coffee. I'd love to go make some coffee. I'm already drinking coffee. That's how I've managed today. I had to drink some coffee, otherwise I wouldn't manage. But it seems like the Cardinals won the toss. They deferred, so that means they're going to kick it off, and the Green Bay Packers will get the ball first, so we'll get to see the Packers offense on this field to start off the game. Arizona 27, Green Bay 17. I think we'll probably have a higher scoring game than that, but we'll see. I still think Arizona's going to win, but we'll see. Hey, man, hope all is well. I got this game being competitive one. Green Bay by 3. I can see that happening, Green Bay winning this game by 3. Both these teams might go over 30 points scoring, but we'll see. And the kickoff is here. So the Green Bay offense will come on the field first. We'll get our look at Aaron Rodgers. Here's the man himself, number 12, coming on the field. We'll see how the Packers start off this first drive of the game. Do you think Kyle Pitts is already a top 5 tight end? It's way too quick to be putting these top 5 comparisons to a rookie. Is he playing like it? You can make the argument that he's playing like it, but I never want to put a rookie and say he's automatically top 5. It's his rookie season, man. Give him some time. You don't just automatically get the spot of top 5. After just in your rookie season, after 6-7 games, but he's playing like a top 5 tight end, so I'll give him his credit. But I feel like it's too early to say that. 1st and 10 here for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers under center. He's gonna toss it to Aaron Jones, who's gonna get the corner, and he's gonna pick up a couple yards. Cardinals defense was all over it right off the bat. A flag? The game just started. What? Bro, the game just started and you're already throwing a flag. Holding on the offense. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So now they're going to start this off 1st and 20 instead. Kyle Pitts not a tight end. He is a tight end. Kyle Pitts is a tight end. First and 18 for them. Expecting a lot of Aaron Jones tonight. Rodgers is going to throw it here. Gets it to Aaron Jones, and he's going to pick up a good chunk. Maybe that gets them back to the line of scrimmage? Not even to the line of scrimmage, but gets them back those 10-plus yards they lost. Expecting a lot of Aaron Jones tonight, considering Packers don't have Adams, MVS. Yeah, true. Or Lazard. So we'll see a lot of Aaron Jones here for the most part. Can we please get Kevin Harlan on Thursday Night Football? Good luck with that. They never give Kevin Harlan a primetime game when it comes to football. I mean, basketball, we'll see him in the NBA. He'll be covering the playoffs, no question. 2nd and 9. They're going to give it to Jones here. He's going to pick up a couple. It's going to be 3rd and intermediate here, probably 3rd and 6. Yeah, well, Kevin Harlan, you'll see him on nighttime games or at least like playoff games for the NBA. But to see him on a Thursday Night Football game commentating, no. Thursday Night Football, you never going to see him there because that's just a spot that's given there to, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Fox has that one, so unless Thursday Night Football switching to CBS, you're not seeing Kevin Harlan. 3rd down and 6 here for the Packers on this opening drive. Rodgers takes a snap. He's got time. He's looking. He's going to toss it. Nothing there. 4th down. And the Packers offense goes 3 and out to start the game. Mahomes is playing like trash this season. Tied for the lead in interceptions. And without Tyreek, he can't win. Hopefully the Giants double Tyreek because if they do, the Giants will win. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Mahomes and the Chiefs haven't been playing well. They've been turning the ball over a lot. Mahomes has thrown a pick in like 6 straight games. So, he's like his last 5 or 6 straight games, he's thrown at least an interception. So he's got to get himself together here and figure himself out because, the offense in general has got to figure themselves out. They can't keep turning the ball over here. Packers with the punt, getting it back to Arizona. And it looks like they're going to start deep into their own end zone. They're going to be around the 14-yard line. So, offense here for the Cardinals coming on the field. They'll get their chance right here. We'll see what they can do on this first drive. Obviously, the man of the hour, the man that's leading in the MVP, Kyler Murray, having an amazing season. 73% completion percentage. That's the best in the NFL. Over 2,000 passing yards already, 17 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, and a passer rating of 116. This guy's the MVP. I'm sorry. He's got to be the leader in MVP right now. Who do you got winning, Cowboys or Vikings? I'm going to take the Cowboys on Sunday. It depends. If Dak is going to play, I'll take the Cowboys. If not, the Vikings got it. 1st and 10 here, Kyler. Looking. Gets pressure. Oh, that's a flag. Immediately, that's a flag. That's a face mask. Why would you even do that? Like, that was just dumb. Yeah, you grabbed him on his face mask right there. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to know better than that. You can't grab the man on his face mask like that. So automatically you're going to get a penalty right there because you want to grab this man's face mask. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. So they automatically get a 1st down here. Kyler Murray being short got him a penalty. I mean, you already know. Everyone knows the size, so you already know what you're doing with that. 1st down and 10. They're going to run this ball up their gut. They're going to pick up maybe 3 yards here. Who do you think will win, JJ or Marlowe? JJ would eat Marlowe. Yeah. Jefferson's probably he's winning that matchup. Humphrey struggles with guys that are just Swifty receivers. They're just able to break off and just pull off a lot of double moves, man. He's going to get beat on those. Hopefully, Humphrey performs better. We'll see. But Jefferson may get the best of that matchup. We'll see what happens there. 2nd and 7. Backward pass here. Just a quick throw. to pick up a couple. You're going to get maybe 2 yards here. 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals. How about Zach Ertz in his debut with the Cardinals? Yeah, Ertz is, first of all, the fact that he's on this offense means that it's another weapon added for the Cardinals. So he's going to be definitely a weapon that Kyler's going to look to utilize over the middle of the field, which is definitely going to help out. So, yeah, I liked what I saw from him with the Panthers. Definitely had a nice play, got that touchdown. But, yeah, he's definitely going to be a factor in this Cardinals offense. 3rd down and 4 here for this opening drive for the Panthers. Let's see if they can pick it up here. Kyler looking towards his right. Pressure's coming. He's going to roll. He's going to try to dodge the pressure. It's coming. He's going to throw. And nobody's there. Incomplete. 4th down. I wish you played quarterback in the NFL. You would be great. I mean, if I had the talent for that, sure. But I ain't got the talent for that. Fortunately, I ain't got the talent for that. But it is what it is. Both teams with a nice pass rush right now. Yeah, they're putting pressure on these quarterbacks and getting to them. So Cardinals are going to have to punt. Both offenses have exchanged punts, and we'll see how this game goes here. They're going to start this. Oh, it's a fumble! He said Panthers. Oh, sorry, my bad. Look, guys, I'm very tired right now. I meant his debut. No. Oh no. See, okay, where I made the mistake. Eli said, "How about Zach Ertz in his debut with I read that as Carolina instead of Cardinals. But yeah, his debut with the Cardinals, he did great. Zach Ertz. I don't know why I said Panthers, because I was describing the Cardinals. I was saying Kyler's doing his thing, and I finished with Panthers. But you guys know I'm at Cardinals. His debut with the Cardinals. Yeah, his debut with the Cardinals. He did well, and I expect Kyler to use him as a great weapon. Do you still have faith for the Ravens? Yeah, season's not over. It's only been 7 games for us. We're 5-2. Season's not over. So obviously, I'm gonna have faith into the Ravens until they get eliminated. So that's just how it is. Hell, last year I had faith in them. We made the playoffs. I still have faith in them now. You're 5-2. Despite all the injuries and all the issues, we're 5-2 on the season. It's not over. Plenty of time to be able to continue to do something. We started out great. Had our moments, but hey, we're 5-2. If Sam Darnold the worst quarterback in the league right now, he's not. Geno is. I don't know if Geno hasn't even played bad. That's the thing. He's had his moments to win. Now, has he played great? No. He's kind of played the way you expect a backup to play. He's been okay. You know, he's had his moments, but he's been okay. I don't think you could say Geno's the worst quarterback in the league right now starting. You know, he's a backup, and he's just doing what he can right now for this Seattle Seahawks team. Like, either way, I mean, I give the man credit for what he's been doing so far. He's been trying. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting matchup here. I think this is a great night for Kyler to be able to put up a great campaign for himself. We already know right now he's probably the leader in the MVP race, and this will be a great chance for him to do it. You know, Kyler, he's always had the talent. Okay, I know people have been saying things left and right about him, but Kyler's always had the talent to be an MVP and play at a high level. It just took some time. I mean, again, it takes time for these guys to be able to do what they're doing. What's going on, George? Hope you're enjoying your day, man. For me, I'd say pass rush is the most important thing aside from quarterback play. Yeah, it's definitely matters. What's going on, Geezer? What's going on, Joshua? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. You should have streamed Steelers Seahawks. You said it was going to be a trash game, but ended up being a game of the year candidate. I wouldn't say that Steelers and Seahawks is a game of the year candidate. Definitely interesting. I don't think anyone expected it to go into overtime. But a lot of people were kind of just looking back at Pittsburgh and thinking, why haven't you won this game yet? It was less about, these two teams are playing at a high level. It's coming down to the wire. And more about Steelers Why didn't you put this game away when you had the time? Why are you letting the Seahawks mess around? It was more of that. But it was still a good game overall. I wouldn't say it's a game of the year candidate because the games we've had so far, in terms of that, yeah, they've been epic. But it was still a good game overall. Who was a better rookie receiver and who is the better receiver now? Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? 1st and 10 here for the Packers. Quick to... Oh. Amari Rodgers, the rookie here. Dropping the pass here. 2nd down. But, between... Who was the better rookie receiver? First of all, we got to let the rookie season finish. Jamar Chase is in his rookie year. We already know what Justin Jefferson did. Let's see how the season ends for Jamar Chase. That's the question you ask at the end of the season because Jamar Chase is in his rookie season right now. You got to give it time. 2nd and 10 here, Rodgers. He's going to go to the other side. He's going to give the rookie another chance, and he keeps his feet, picks up a couple more yards. He's going to be 3rd and short here. What's going on, Ty? How you doing, man? Who's winning right now? The game is all tied up. It's a 0-0 game. I want Cardinals to win because I hate the Packers. Well, hey, this is what it is. Your job is to catch the ball, Amari Rodgers, so do that. Hey, man, you're right about that. He's a rookie, but you're right about that. Either way, rookie or not, you got to catch the football. 3rd down and 3 here for the Packers, seeing if they can pick up the 1st down. They don't want to go 3 and out again. Rodgers obviously going to need some protection here because they might send them some pressure. Yet. Setting a 4-man rush. Rodgers going downfield. Can he get him? It's caught. Oh, he can't hold on. 4th down here. Jones had the ball in his hands, and he couldn't hold on. This was actually great defense right here. Oh, that's great defense. Jones had the ball in his hands, and the defender knocked it right out. That's great defense. That's great defense. At least let Jamar Chase finish his rookie year. Exactly, man. You got to give him some time. Jamar Chase next, Justin Jefferson. I think it's happening again. He's definitely doing what he's doing right now. He's on this tear, and he's making NFL history right now as a rookie. So we'll see what happens. But let's see how the rest of the season goes for him. Oh. Cardinals are going to get great field position here to start off this drive. So 2nd drive here for the Arizona Cardinals. We'll see what they can do. Let's see what Kyler and the crew can get going for this 2nd drive. Running back on linebacker. What are the Cards doing right now? It worked out. It worked out right now. Again, when it comes to Jones, he's going to be utilized as a receiver right now. It's a good matchup because Jones got some speed. We know what he brings to the table. I think it was a good matchup right then. It definitely worked out. He was able to keep up with him, so I think it was a good call right there. This is like the 2015 NFC Championship game somehow. Oh, you mean, wait. The 2015, you mean the divisional round or the 2015 NFC? If you're talking about the 2015 divisional round, that's when the Cardinals and the Packers played against each other. That was when, it was a slow game, and then it came down to a 7-point game, and then Rodgers pulled off the 2 Hail Marys. They went into overtime. Larry Fitzgerald pretty much ended the Packers season there. If you're talking about the NFC Championship game, that was between the Cardinals and the Panthers, and that was a blowout. Brady overrated. Nathan Peterman could have won against the Bears Sunday. I think the Bucs forced 6 turnovers against them with the run game balling. Seriously, Brady's so overrated. Here's my whole take on the overrated thing. It's empty. The whole overrated talk is empty to me. It honestly, personally, to me, the term overrated means nothing when you're talking to a player. Whether it's the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the NHL, whatever you want to say. Every single player that became a star at some point in their career was called overrated. So if everybody's getting called overrated, then nobody's overrated because the term means nothing. Every single quarterback in this game has been called overrated at some point. So it means nothing. I've heard Brady been called overrated, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield. Overrated does not mean anything at this point because every player that's become a star or looked like a star or looks like a great player, they've been called overrated. That's just how it is. But yeah, it's the divisional round. The NFC Championship game was disgusting. All right, second drive here for the Arizona Cardinals. I can't lie, Kyler has been balling. I didn't even know he was completing nearly 74% of his passes. That's insanity. That's actually insanity. Let Wink try blitzing on Thielen and Jefferson and watch what's going to happen. He literally has nothing but blitz on the mind every game. That's pretty much, hey, that's what he's been doing for years. That's just how he plays defense. So that's just how it is. There are moments where he'll pull off on the blitzing, and we saw that against the Chiefs, but we just don't have the pass rush that can be able to compete and get to a quarterback without having the blitz. If we can get to the quarterback and generate pressure with a 4-man rush, we would do it all the time. We haven't had a good Super Bowl since the Patriots-Eagles. I don't know about that. 1st and 10 here. Cardinals going to run. They're going to pick up around 6. A flag. If we're thinking about Super Bowl, okay, so what was that? Holding on the offense is going to put them back. So 2017, what was that? Super Bowl 52? Super Bowl 52 was 2017. And then Super Bowl 53, okay, Super Bowl 53, 2018, Rams, Patriots, that was bad. Super Bowl 54 was Niners and Chiefs. That was an interesting game in the fourth quarter, but I think it was pretty good. And then last year, okay, yeah, we haven't really had the best of Super Bowls since the Eagles and Patriots played. I can somewhat agree with that. Kyler Murray low-key can win MVP. 1st and 20 here. Kyler. He throws over the middle, hits it to Ertz, caught, pickup of 3 yards, 2nd down here for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is Ant-Man. Hey, that's all good. Ant-Man's is a hell of a superhero. Always leads the team in all rookie defenders and quarterback pressures. Yeah, he is. He's doing his thing. He's been great for us. But you need the pass rush as a whole. It can't just be Owe. And you've seen Owe's been doing a great job, but we need it as a whole. So it is what it is, though. We'll be fine. 2nd and 16 here for the Cardinals. Kyler looking towards his right, hits his man, and he's immediately taken down. Excuse me. It's that boy A.J. Green. 3rd down here. Is Hopkins playing? They said he was active. So I believe he actually is. I haven't seen him on the field yet, but I believe he is playing. Like, I'm sure he is playing for the most part here. 3rd down and 9 here for the Cardinals. Empty backfield here for Kyler. Murray looking. He's going to throw downfield. It's caught! Oh, it's caught! He's in! Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins! Uh-oh. What's the flag for? Uh-oh. What's the flag for? What happened? Funny enough, we were talking about DeAndre Hopkins when he was playing, and he immediately makes his case right here and scores a touchdown. But there seems to be a penalty. So what happened? Oh, wow. They called DeAndre Hopkins for a face mask call. Wow. I can't believe it. They called this man for a face mask call, and they could have taken away the touchdown. That was a beautiful throw by Kyler Murray, and what a move for DeAndre to get into the end zone. But they're going to call him for the face mask. He does pull the face mask. They caught him. And that's tough. That's tough, man. That was a beautiful throw. That should have ended in the touchdown. Oh, that should have ended in the touchdown. Unless he was already out of bounds. But that was a beautiful play, man. Wow, man. Only way I see 2019 Marlon coming back is if the Ravens trade for a good cornerback 2 to take the pressure off of him. I don't know about that. Wow. That was a hell of a play, man. That was a hell of a play. And it's taken away because of the face mask. It is what it is. Is Chris Westry out for the season? No. He hasn't fully practiced yet, but he's slowly coming back. He's not out for the season. He's slowly coming back. Kyler said, F it, Hopkins down there somewhere. Hey, when you have a player of that talent, you can just do it. And obviously it worked out because they were able to get the connection. That's just how it is sometimes, man. You can just trust Hopkins and he'll just go and do it. We haven't had an AFC championship with Mahomes, Brady, Manning, or Roethlisberger since 2002. Yeah, I mean, Brady's pretty much taken all of those. I mean, when's the last time Brady's missed a championship game? Well, besides his final year. I mean, 2018 he was there. 2017 he was there. 2016 he was there. 2015 he was there. 2014 he was there. 2013 he was there. 2012 he was there. 2011 he was there. Like, when's the last time the only time I remember Brady missing an AFC championship game in the decade was 2010. And that was because he lost to the Jets in the division round. The 2010 AFC championship game was between the Jets and the Steelers. Steelers won that matchup. I remember that because, the Ravens lost the divisional matchup to the Steelers, and then it don't matter. Aaron Rodgers made it up for me. 2nd and 4, Kyler's going to take this ball, and he's going to pick up the first down. So, yeah, 2010 was the last time. Other than his final year in New England, 2010 was the last time I actually remember a situation where Brady was not in the championship game. Because 2011, he was there. He faced off against the Ravens. 2012, faced off against the Ravens. 2013, that was the Broncos. 2014, who was 2014? Was it Denver? No, 2014 was the Colts. 2015 was the Broncos. 2016 was the Steelers. 2017 was the Jaguars. 2018 was the Chiefs. 2019 was the only time in the previous decade where he didn't play in the championship game. 3rd down and 1 here. Kyler's going to take this, and he's going to pick up the first down himself. Didn't we knock him out in the division round one year? No. We didn't knock him out. That was the wild card round, and that was 2009. But we've never really knocked out. We almost knocked Brady out of the playoffs in the division round in 2014, but our defense collapsed. You think the Panthers are Super Bowl contenders this year? Why would you ask me a question that you know the answer to that? They're going to run this with Edmonds, and he's going to run into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice. Oh, that was his first touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals strike first in this game. As I expected them to, I picked them. I picked them after all. But of course, man, we all know that Panthers aren't contenders this year. What was more impressive, 2010 Jets beating Manning and Brady on the road in the playoffs, or 2012's Ravens beating Manning and Brady on the road? 2012. Because if you again, that Broncos team, the only reason would be because of that Broncos team. I've seen several Broncos fans tell me that 2012 team was the best team they had throughout the entire time Peyton Manning was there. Because when he first got there, it was like they were working with it and just figuring it out. 2013 was Peyton Manning's MVP season, which in my opinion was the greatest MVP season in NFL history. 55 touchdowns and over 5,000 passing yards. But 2013 was great, but they weren't that balanced on the defensive side. And, 2014, they got beat by the Colts in the divisional round. And 2015, Peyton Manning was at the end of his ropes. That 2012 team, from offense to defense to special teams, that was the best, the absolute best Broncos team. So the fact that they lost to the Ravens really hurt them. I'm seeing a lot of Broncos fans say we would have won the championship if we didn't lose to the Ravens. And looking at how that team was assembled, I tend to agree. They would have gone on and beat the Patriots. That's it. The game's over. No one can stop the Cardinals. There's still plenty of football left to be played. The Cardinals aren't invincible, man. They can be beat. There's always going to be a team that's undefeated that goes 7 or 8 games to start off the season. A lot of people thought the Steelers were undefeated when they started off 11-0. We saw how that ended up. Not saying the Cardinals are that Steelers team, because that Steelers team had glaring weaknesses. But every team in the National Football League can lose a game, and it's bound to happen at some point. About the 2015 team that beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl, that's not the best Broncos team. That's probably the best defensive Broncos team, but the best overall Broncos team was 2012. Remember when we destroyed the Patriots 33-14 in 2009 wild card with Flacco throwing for 34 yards? I remember that. And that's something I always reference when it comes to playoff wins being a team thing. You know, again, if the team plays well as a whole, even if your quarterback doesn't play well, you can still win a football game, even in the postseason. 2015, Peyton Manning was the GOAT. I mean, I'm not going to say nothing about that. Peyton Manning's my guy, so I ain't going to say nothing about that. Peyton Manning was game managing with his... Yeah, he was game managing in 2015, but hey, he got it done. His arm was definitely shot, but he got it done. We're not going to talk about my Steelers 11-0 yet. We're going to talk about it because y'all started off 11-0. I got so... After the Ravens lost to the Steelers, I got so many people trash-talking us. Not the first time, not the second time. When y'all went to Baltimore and beat us, so many Steelers fans talking about the undefeated season, and they were trolling in my comment section. So, yeah, that 11-0. Hey, congratulations. What was that? The best start in franchise history? Congrats. You won 11-0. Way to go. Who would you take, 2015 Peyton Manning or 2021 Ben Roethlisberger? I'll take 2015 Peyton Manning. That's not a that's not a debate for me. I'll take 2015 Peyton Manning because I feel like Peyton Manning in his old age is aging more gracefully than Ben Roethlisberger in his old age. I wanted Panthers to win, but I'm glad Manning got his ring and the Broncos earned it. It wasn't rigged. Yeah, they earned that one right there. They earned that one. Yeah, 11-0 Steelers was some of the biggest frauds ever. Well, hey, at least they got to be 11-0. That counts for something. You know, looking back historically, they'll be able to say we were 11-0. That was the best start in franchise history. No one else was 11-0 last season, so that should count for something. The fact that they went 11-0, that's impressive. So celebrate that. Okay? Now, Cleveland, you tell them about that 11-0 record. They'll have something to say about that. But, hey, I'm a Ravens fan. I ain't going to say nothing about that. 1st and 10 here. Aaron Jones, he's going to pick up around 6 yards. 2nd down here for the Packers. Everybody called me crazy when I picked the Broncos in 2015. I mean, you're not the only one. I said in 2015, I picked when we got to the Super Bowl matchup, I picked the Broncos to win. If anybody actually paid attention to how that Broncos defense played in the 2015 AFC Championship game against Brady, you would know that by the time they got to the Super Bowl, they were just going to dominate that Cardinals team. With the way that defense got to Brady throughout that game, they beat up Brady in the 2015 AFC Championship game. You saw that Broncos defense played, you just know they were going to bring fits. 2nd and 4, they're going to run this here, and they're going to pick up the 1st down, moving the chains for the Packers. I'm just saying, if any of you guys actually watched, I watched that live. I watched that AFC Championship game in 2015 between the Broncos and the Patriots. I watched that defense beat up Brady, and I said if this defense shows up to play in the Super Bowl, they're going to win, and I believe they were going to. I'm pretty sure I was one of the few people that actually picked the Broncos to win. It just felt like they were a great matchup against what the Cardinals do well. So I felt it, and it happened. Which, you know, I wanted the Panthers to win, but I just felt that it wasn't going to be the case. 1st and 10, quick throw here. They're definitely utilizing Aaron Jones here. He's going to pick up 8 yards on this 2nd down. What if the Broncos defense in 2015 was 2 years younger and played with the 2013 Broncos offense? Then they wouldn't have lost that Super Bowl. Simple as that. They wouldn't have lost that Super Bowl. They got to the Super Bowl in 2013. They wouldn't have lost that Super Bowl to the Seattle Seahawks. It wouldn't have gotten that bad. It would not have gotten that bad. We all know who gave them the 2019 Patriots their first loss. I mean, that's nice and all, but, I mean, didn't necessarily help us. Here we go, breaking free, picking up another 1st down. Great pickup here by Dillon. 12-yard gain, 1st down, Packers. But, yeah, I mean, cool that we got that win against them. Hey, it was cool. It was a nice season, but, you know, We know how the season ended for both the Patriots and the Ravens. We shared something in common. The Titans ended our season together, which was ironic because I laughed at the Patriots losing to the Titans, and then a week later, I'm sitting here like, well, I was laughing at the Patriots losing to the Titans, and then the same thing happened to my team. That video always feels cursed to me. Anytime I go back to my channel and I see that old video where I'm laughing and saying the Patriots dynasty is over, I look at that saying this is the final moment of joy before the real pain starts, because the following week I would have to post a 30-minute rant as to how we lost that game to the same Titans team that beat the Patriots. That hurt. But it is what it is. We lost that game. It sucked. That game was intense. They was putting Brady on his butt every play. Oh, they were hurting him. They were hurting him. They were hurting him. They were hurting him. What game are you looking forward to most with the Baltimore Ravens on their bye week? The game I'm looking forward to most? Well, this game, pretty much. This is the best game here. I mean, looking at the rest of the schedule, other than this game, Cowboys and Vikings on Sunday Night Football looks to be great, so I would say that game. I don't know much about the Giants and Chiefs, but yeah, other than Cowboys, Vikings, yeah, this game and then Cowboys, Vikings. Imagine working so hard to get to the big game just to blow out the... Yeah, that sucks, man. You get to the Super Bowl and you get blown out. I was happy Titans beat y'all. You know what, George? You're allowed that. You're allowed that. You know why? Because at the same time, in 2017... I was laughing when you guys lost to the Titans at home. So at the same time, you're free to laugh at us losing at home against the Titans, because I laughed at y'all when you did it 2 years earlier when you lost to that Jaguars team. Hey, you know what? Ryan Tannehill's a good quarterback. We lost to most importantly, we lost to Derrick Henry in his dominant run game. For some reason, y'all lost to Blake Bortles. I'm just saying. Y'all lost to Blake Bortles. And here's the difference. At least with that, we just didn't show up offensively. Antonio Brown was going crazy in that game. Bryant had a touchdown as well. I'm just saying, like, Ben was just... For some reason, Ben Roethlisberger was throwing touchdown passes on 4th down, and I could not believe it. I'm just saying, like, we lost to Derrick Henry, who looks to be one of the most dominant running backs to play this game. We basically lost to Henry. We didn't lose to Tannehill. Y'all lost to Blake Bortles. And yeah, Blake Bortles got carried, but I ain't gonna forget that y'all had a chance to make that game close, and Blake Bortles had made the best throw he made of that season to put the Jaguars at like the 2-yard line. I don't know how he made that throw. I ain't never seen Blake Bortles make a throw like that, but that was the best throw of that season, and he got it done. So, hey, I'd rather lose to Derrick Henry than lose to Blake Bortles in the playoff game. Oh! A-Rod almost threw a pick. There was some miscommunications that you could definitely tell. A-Rod misses his receivers. He's going to have to manage with this. Bengals and Bills got a bye week this week. I mean, pretty much. But we'll see what happens. Rashad Bateman looked good against the Bengals. Rashad Bateman's looked good so far, and he's only going to continue to get better. I remember how upset you were during your rant. It seemed like you wanted to go find the Ravens and rip them a new one. I was acting like a coach. They should have put me in the locker room. I would have had some words to say after that. Any chance that the Jets beat the Bengals this week? Well, you can't say they're the Bengals right now. They look like the Bengals. When the Bengals are looking like a competitive team that can make the postseason and potentially compete for a Super Bowl, we can call them the Bengals. When they're playing like trash, we can call them Bengals. They look like a contending team. They look legit. So we got to call them the Bengals right now. Not gonna lie, Tannehill in every playoff game the Titans won, he got carried. When you took out Henry, they lost. I mean, that's pretty much the case. Same thing could be said for Jimmy Garoppolo. He got carried. Go back and look at the divisional round against the Vikings, and then go back and look at the NFC Championship game. The run game was simple as that. 3rd down and what? Flag was thrown. Okay, well, I remember when Ben threw over 500 yards on our defense in 2017. That sucked. It was a neutral zone infraction call here on the Cardinals. So the Packers are going to get the 1st down, but A-Rod was pissed because he wanted the free play. We know he loves to eat on those free plays. God, I am not here today. I am so tired. But we're going to truck through. Hollywood looks great this season. Yeah, other than the drop, she's looked great. Yeah, I was in dead silence when that happened. But, because I was like, oh, boy. It was a bad time at the season where it really looked like things were going dark. So we kind of needed Lamar to be there. And it was bad. Bengals need to win a playoff game before I can call them the Bengals. They haven't won a playoff game in 31 years. I'm going to give them that credit. You don't have to say they deserve to be called the Bengals, even though they haven't won anything. I mean, the Cowboys haven't done anything in 20-plus years, and I still call them the Cowboys. I'm going to give them their respect. They've won the division several times. Now, again, do they deserve their respect on the same level as the Steelers and the Ravens? No, they haven't won anything. But I'll at least say they deserve to be called the Bengals. 1st and 10 picked up here. This is very interesting I'm interested how they're going to work throughout this game with these other receivers. When you're missing your main guys, there's going to be some miscommunication here. But, hey, they got this one here. They picked up the first down. How about the Titans against the Colts? That is a major battle in the AFC South. That's another game. Yeah, that's another great game. That's definitely another great game that you can also look forward to. I got the Titans winning that one, but that's definitely another great game. I kept telling Niners fans Jimmy gonna cost them. He's not good. And then after the Super Bowl, I got the last laugh. They should have kept running the football. The Chiefs couldn't stop it. The Chiefs could not stop the run game in that Super Bowl. They should have just kept running the football, and they decided not to because Shanahan decides to change it up and say, you know what, let me put the ball in my quarterback's hands and let him win the game. And that's what cost them. I don't know why people were making fun of Josh Norman crying like he didn't just lose the Super Bowl. If a player cries after losing, it shows me that they want to win badly. Again, hey, it's the internet. People, trust me, you do anything on the internet, people going to make fun of it. If I was to sit right here, right now, and cry, and somebody was to take that and put it on Twitter, that becomes a meme. I could be crying about something serious, but if it gets taken right now and cut out of this live stream and put online, it becomes a meme. The internet does not care about people's feelings. Remember when Odell dropped 222 yards? I remember that. And I remember that. I believe we had a bye week after that. But I remember that. I remember going to school the following day and just not being able to talk to anybody. And they're like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Odell dropped like 200-plus yards on us. That 4th and 1 hurt me. That 4th and 1 legit hurt me. But it is what it is. Would you rather Ravens trade for Marlon Mack or Ronald Jones or call up Nate McCurry? Actually, give me Marlon Mack. Give me Marlon Mack. Give me Marlon Mack. Give me Marlon Mack. 3rd down and 6 here for the Packers. Rodgers got all the time in the world. He's going to look. He's going to find his man. Is he going to pick up the first down? He might be short. He's short. Oh, he didn't extend. He's short. It's going to be 4th and short here. Oh, my good. See, this is where you got to be. Bro, you got to know what a line of scrimmage is, man. Just extend the ball. You got to extend that ball. Ah, man, these aren't the number ones. These aren't the starters. If that's Devontae Adams, he's extending the ball. That's Lazard, he's extending the ball, man. So now you're going to have to go for it on 4th down if it's 4th and short. Kyle Shanahan is the biggest Super Bowl choker. He's definitely one of them. I call the Cowboys the Cowgirls because they haven't done anything. I'm still gonna call them the Cowboys. I don't really do the whole Cowgirls thing or all this other stuff. I'm gonna call them the Cowboys, but I'll laugh at them. I don't call them these random names people throw at them because when I'm gonna laugh at you for your team's failures, I want you to know I'm talking about them and I'm gonna hit you with facts. I'm not gonna be saying that the Cowgirls suck. No. I'm gonna say the Cowboys suck and that's how it is. Now, for this season, nobody can say that. The Cowboys look like a Super Bowl contending team. However, if they go to the playoffs and they don't make it to the NFC Championship game, we'll be back to trolling them. That's just how it is. Well, I mean, I'm not going to troll them. I'm just going to be sitting back and saying, well, another year wasted. You guys look, this was one of the best starts you've had in franchise history, or at least one of the best starts you've had since the 90s, and you wasted it. It reminded me of 2016 all over again. For me personally, I'm going to call you by your team's name because I want you to know specifically I'm talking about your team. And I'm talking from a state of fact, so you can't hurt me. Not trolling, a state of fact. Your team hasn't won in 30 years. I want to say the Bengals team hasn't won in 30 years. I want them to know I'm talking about them. 4th down and 1 here. This is going to be crazy. They got to pick this up. Even if Rodgers got to take this, man. I don't think they're going to go for this. Oh! Nobody bites. That's going to be at the end of the first quarter. All right, we'll see what happens here. That's going to be the end of the first quarter here. Cardinals up 7 in this game. Hopefully they win this game because I picked the Cardinals. Would I cry if we... Nah, I wouldn't cry if we go to the Super Bowl and lose. If we go to the Super Bowl and win, I'd probably cry. But if we go to the Super Bowl and lose, depending on how we lose, I'd have some words to say. I mean, I wouldn't cry if we lose a Super Bowl. I'd cry if we win a Super Bowl. But losing a Super Bowl, that's a different case. When Steelers lost to Patriots, I got trolled at lunch in math class. What was that, 2016? When y'all lost in the AFC Championship game? I remember that, too, because I remember going to class the following... Yeah, I remember going back into class that Monday, and we were talking about that, too. Being like, wow, the Steelers kind of just sat down and just took that beating. They actually looked like they could have been a good team. But then again, a lot of people didn't expect them to beat the Patriots because we saw how the game... The Steelers somewhat struggled against the Chiefs in the divisional round, and Kansas City had opportunities to win that game. So people looked at that and then looked at the Patriots and said, yeah, y'all not beating the Patriots in 2016. So people were expecting you guys to lose that game. So I know that had to hurt you. Do you think the Ravens' defense can improve? Absolutely. All they got to do is tackle. Simple as that. Learn to tackle and we'll be good. Before anything else, what people need to understand is the main issue that comes in with the Ravens' defense is that they can't tackle. That's it. If they can just tackle, we wouldn't have a problem. Jamar Chase does not go off for an 82-yard tackle, an 82-yard touchdown if our guys just tackle him. Just tackle. All the yards that they picked up, not only the Bengals, but all these other teams, all the yards that they picked up is all a result of the Ravens' poor tackling. If we learn to tackle, we'll be fine. So coming out of the bye week, I want to see this defense tackling. Tackle everything that moves. Just tackle. Just tackle. Simple as that. Just tackle. This defense would improve tremendously if they just tackle. It's actually kind of crazy because Mahomes is statistically the worst Super Bowl quarterback in NFL history through both games. I still think Damian Williams should have won MVP for that Super Bowl. Quarterbacks are usually the ones they look towards when it comes to winning Super Bowl. It's very difficult. Unless the quarterback plays like trash or like complete garbage to the point where he makes no plays, there's no way you can sit back and say the quarterback doesn't deserve it. Now, Mahomes had a couple touchdown passes and he made plays there, which is why he ends up getting it. If Lamar wins the Super Bowl this year, I already know more than 50 Ravens fans are going to get their accounts banned on Instagram and Twitter. AK is going to get a strike on this channel. I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to hit y'all with facts. I don't need to go that far. 4th down here. Can they get it? Oh, the Cardinals. Oh, he got it. How did he get it? He stretched forward and picked up the first down. The Cardinals had Dillon behind the line of scrimmage, and he somehow was able to truck through. I thought Hicks had him. Hicks had him in his grasp, but Dillon pushed through and got the first down. Wow. When the Ravens win a Super Bowl with Lamar, my Twitter account is getting banned. I mean, I'm not going to get copy. I'm not going to get strike down here. I ain't going to go that far. But let's just say we're going to have a live stream talking about a lot of stuff. Oh, we going to pull out the receipts. 1st and 10 here. Oh, Dillon. Oh, careful. Easy. Easy. Almost fumbled the ball there, my friend. Look what happened in the Chargers game when the Ravens were tackling. Yeah, if they tackle, they can make stops. It's as simple as that. What's the better rivalry, Ravens, Steelers, or Packers, Bears? I mean, you got to pick Packers, Bears. I mean, personally, I would love to say Ravens, Steelers because I would love to say Ravens, Steelers, but there was a time where the Bears were just they were a dominant force, and I don't know. The Packers and Bears are the oldest rivalry, so you got to give credit to that rivalry. So I just don't know. Oh wow, a delay a game. Wow, delay a game. I can't believe they didn't see the clock. They didn't get the timeout in time. Wow, all right. I would say probably have to say Packers-Bears in terms of just historically, but if we're talking about recently, it'd be Ravens-Steelers. Oh, so they did get the timeout in time, so they don't get called for the delay of game. All right, cool. Rex Grossman has better Super Bowl stats than Mahomes. Mahomes has not played well in the Super Bowl. Simple as that. How about the Titans destroying the Chiefs last week? That was amazing to see. I cannot believe. I knew the Titans were going to win that game because the Chiefs can't stop the run. And Derrick Henry is a monster. But I didn't think they would defeat them like that. They embarrassed these guys. I don't know what to make of Kansas City right now. When Lamar wins a Super Bowl, I'll make sure my Twitter account gets banned. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far because, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. You still want to talk on Twitter. Wouldn't want to get your account banned for that. What do you think was Lamar's worst game in 2019? Steelers game. Simple as that. Steelers. Even though that was a win, he threw 3 picks. Technically, it was 2. The third pick. Actually, one of the picks should have been called a pass interference. The other pick should have been incomplete. But you know what? They didn't call the PI on the one pick, and the other one, they counted it even though the ball touched the ground. So, statistically, it was considered 3 interceptions. So that would be considered his worst game in 2019 if you think about it, because he didn't put up great stats there considering what happened. But it is what it is. 3rd down and 1 here for the Packers. Trying to score here. Let's see if they can push this in and tie this game up. Rodgers is going to take this ball under center. He's probably looking to hand it to Jones. Here we go. Jones. Jones. He pushes through. Is he in? He's in. Touchdown Packers. And they just tied the game up. We're going to have to go to the replay to see if they actually got this. Let me get a quick look at this for a second. This man, Aaron Jones, is a grown man. Look at this. He should have been pushed behind the line. He just made Isaiah Simmons look like a child. Oh, my God. See, look at this man. Aaron Jones is a grown man. Does he get it? Oh, this might be short. This might be short. So he picks up the 1st down, but this might be short. They didn't change it. They confirmed it as a touchdown. Extra point goes up and is good. And Aaron Jones gets it going for the Packers and ties this game up. Whew. Aaron Jones is a grown man. And Isaiah Simmons complaining to the refs. He does not like that call. Lamar probably won't win a Super Bowl this year, not because of his play, but due to the defense. Well, if the defense keeps playing like this, we have no shot to win a Super Bowl. If they improve, it's different. Marlowe tells PQ to wrap up, but he's even worse at tackling than PQ. I mean, well, I'll say this. Patrick Queen over the last couple of weeks, he's actually done a great job in terms of wrapping up and tackling. I think that may be due to the fact that his role has been kind of diminished. They've decreased his role and given more time to Bynes. That might be a reason why Patrick Queen has been starting to kick it up. But mostly he's been getting better and improving on this game. So, it's good for him. As for Humphrey, last week was probably one of his worst games of his career. I've never seen a situation where he's given up 200 yards to his main matchup. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Humphrey's got to bounce back. He's going to have an incredibly, incredibly tough matchup when they get back next week and have to take on Justin Jefferson and the Vikings. But we'll see what happens. Orlando Brown, I'm going to make sure no one in the world touches Patrick Mahomes. I already told Chiefs fans, the dude played in a dominant run game. He wasn't used to pass protection a lot. We didn't do a lot of pass protection because we weren't throwing the ball a lot. Now he's in a dominant passing offense, and he has to do a lot of pass protection. Obviously, he's not going to thrive in that, and it's going to take time. If the Chiefs lose every game for the rest of the season, they'll still be top 10 in power rankings. At some point, people will be like, we got to drop them. Because, again, Mahomes could be great in everyone's eyes or something like that. Even though this season, he hasn't exactly played his best football. He's had his moments of greatness, but he continues to turn the ball over. But Mahomes can play great football, and if they keep losing, they're not going to rank the team because it's a team thing. So they'll be like, Mahomes is great, but the team's trash. That's what the media will say. Why is it always the team that loses in the Super Bowl end up being trashed the next season? It's because there's a real thing called the Super Bowl hangover. When you're the losing team, all of a sudden you start to question everything you've done. And all of a sudden, the team doesn't come back with the same energy, the same motivation, and the same sometimes it's due to injuries. Like the Niners, they lost the Super Bowl. Following year, they suffered all these injuries. But it happens, man. It happens. It just happens, man. You lose, and most importantly, you get dominated. If you get dominated in the Super Bowl the following year, you don't come out and play right. I saw that happen with the Broncos in 2013. They got dominated by the Seahawks, and then they came up the following year, and it didn't work out for them. It's always happened, man. Teams just don't come out with the same energy after losing a Super Bowl. They just don't come out with the same energy. They don't play the same ways. All of a sudden, things that were working last year don't work this year. It is what it is. Who are the Ravens' biggest threats to get to the Super Bowl? Well, first of all, Ravens shouldn't be considered up there. It's not who's the Ravens' biggest threat. It's who's the biggest threat in the AFC to get to the Super Bowl. Number one, I would say, has to go to the Buffalo Bills before anyone else. The biggest threat to get to the Super Bowl in the AFC is the Buffalo Bills. Number two, we could fight around it. If you want to say the Titans, you could say the Titans. They look like they've earned that spot. Number three, I have no clue. Cincinnati looks like they could take that role because of how they're playing. Baltimore in some cases. You got teams in that number three spot. But number one in the AFC, Bills. Simple as that. I'm about a week late finding this out today, but did you know Chris Ayers, the English voice actor for Frieza? Yeah, I found out about that. He recently passed away. Rest in peace to him. He's been voicing Frieza for the better parts of 30 years, and he's killed it. He will be missed. He definitely will be missed. Rest in peace to him. 2nd and 11 here for the Cardinals. They haven't been on the field that long. Kyler going downfield. Nobody there. Incomplete. 3rd down and long here for the Cardinals. I love that Tannehill and even Henry threw more touchdowns than Mahomes. That's bad. Because Mahomes didn't do anything. Him and the offense struggled, and then he turned the ball over, and they turned the ball over. Next year will be the chance of the Ravens going back to their 2019 form. We don't need them to go back to their 2019 form. Just be your own selves. 2019 isn't the standard for everything, okay? I want to see complete, just being able to dominate in all balances, including the postseason. Because we can't be like 2019. Let's not forget, divisional round, it didn't work out like that. Not to mention, I don't want the 2019 Ravens. 3rd down and 11. Here it is. He gets sacked. Kyler looked like he was going to take off. Secondary held up, and he got sacked. 4th down here for the Cardinals. They're going to have to punt this football. But yeah, I don't want the 2019 Ravens back because the 2019 Ravens team, they didn't have a great receiving core. I want something more than that 2019 team. They're not 2019 Ravens aren't the whole standard. Yeah, you want to see that defense be great, and you want to see the offense be doing what they're doing in the run game, but I want balance in the run and pass game. I want our guys here. I want J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards back, obviously, next year. I want them to be back in prime form, but I also want our receiving core to be great. What we have right now could be something best. So we'll see. You know, if our receiving game is amazing and our running game is great, that's better than 2019. Here we go. Packers getting the ball. They're going to start around the 36-yard line, and we'll see. Flag. That's what we're getting ready, flag. What's the flag for, Chief? Yeah, it happened to the Panthers and the Falcons. Yeah, Panthers and Falcons and Rams, they all lost, and then the following season, they just weren't the same team. It happens. I hated how the media crowned the Chiefs a dynasty when they only won once. At this point, they're about to be the Seahawks. I don't know why anybody would crown dynasties in the NFL. There's only been one. You only get a few dynasties that come up, man. You don't see a dynasty happen often. The Patriots were a dynasty. That's not easy to do that. You can't get considered a dynasty after one Super Bowl win. I don't care how many NFC Championship games you go to. Let's not forget, the Ravens went to 3 AFC Championship games in the first 5 years of Joe Flacco's time there. From 2008 to 2012, we won 3 AFC title games, and we went to 1 Super Bowl, and we won that Super Bowl. We were not considered a dynasty. You shouldn't get the crown of dynasty because you win a Super Bowl. I don't know where that crap started from. This isn't the NBA. Let's be real. Lamar wouldn't be throwing this much if J.K. and Gus was healthy. Oh, yeah, we knew that. Obviously, we know Lamar wouldn't be throwing this much. I've said it 1,000 times. If J.K. and Gus were here, we'd be dominating in the run game, and Lamar would just be throwing bombs. He'd be throwing like 20. He'd be throwing somewhere between 25 and 28 times a game. But all those passes would just be bombs because you would have to worry about the legit threat that is J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. But since we don't have that, Lamar is just throwing the football, and that's just what you got to work with. I wish the Texans traded Ingram to the Ravens instead of the Saints because we need a vocal leader. I mean, the Ravens would have to trade something to the Texans, and I don't know what they're going to trade to him. Either way, Ingram's going back home to his home team. He's going back to New Orleans. That's his first home. We were his second home. He's going back to his partner in Alvin Kamara, so they're going to have fun. We remember, if only Drew Brees was there. If only Drew Brees was there, it would be amazing. But you got Jameis, so we'll see. But yeah, Ingram going to the Saints. That's nice. He gets to go back to his first home. I still think that Pete Carroll should have been fired for not running Marshawn. He destroyed the dynasty, literally. I don't know if he should have been fired for that. That was the dumbest call in NFL history, but I don't know if it's enough to get him fired because you made that call in the Super Bowl. It's one bad call, but you still got this team to the Super Bowl. They're not going to fire you after that. Like, that was a dumb play, but you don't get fired for something like that. I think if J.K. stayed healthy, he would have became the second best running back in the league behind Henry. It's possible. I don't know. It's possible he could have done that, but who knows? First and 10 here for the Packers. Because of that stupid penalty, they start at the 15-yard line. They're going to have to go 85 yards if they want to get in the end zone here. Rodgers taking this under center. He's going to hand the ball to Aaron Jones, and nothing's there. Cardinals swarm him. He only picks up a yard. Second down for the Packers. My biggest problem is that they didn't run the ball to make Russ the hero instead of Marshawn. They didn't run the ball to make Russ the hero. Instead of Marshawn, it looks more good if it was Russ that saved the day instead of Marshawn. It is what it is. I think right now it's Henry at 2, Taylor at 2. Oh, Henry at 1, Taylor at 2, and no one's even close to that. Should Henry be in the MVP conversation since he threw a touchdown? I mean, he's already in the MVP conversation, even without the touchdown. We already know the man's in the MVP conversation. Second down here, quick throw to Aaron Jones. He's going to pick up a couple yards. Third and short here for the Packers. Actually, not even third and short. Third down and 5. But yeah, Derrick Henry's already in the MVP conversation. We already know what he's doing. Nobody's taking that away from him. He's already in the MVP conversation. Third down and 5 here for the Packers. Let's see if they can pick this up real quick. Keep this drive alive. Rodgers takes the snap. Looking towards his left. He's throwing towards his right, and it's caught. Great catch right there. Tunyon making the catch. That was a low throw. Nice catch. Picking up the first down and more. I think the last time a running back won MVP was 2012 with AP. Yeah, Adrian Peterson's the last time we've seen a running back win MVP. Yeah, that was literally the last time. And again, you got to be so dominant. Here's the thing about it. You need to be dominant, and at the same time, the quarterbacks can't be nearly as impressive as you. Because when you're looking at what's happening right now, look at what Kyler's doing. Look at what Brady's doing. Look at what Stafford's doing. It's tough when you got a lot of quarterbacks playing at an extremely high level. If it wasn't that, then it's different. A little bit of an end-around play here for the Packers. And that end-around gets them the first down. Nice. Remember when a kicker won MVP? Hold on. I actually do not remember when a kicker has won MVP. When the hell would that be? Finals. Super Bowl MVP? I believe that was the case, but regular season MVP? I don't think a kicker has won an regular season MVP. What's the chance of Marquise Brown catching a jump ball on a corner? Less than 50%, I'll say that. So that's not even a 50-50 ball. First and 10 here for the Packers. The toss it to Dylan, and Dylan's looking to pick up 5 yards here. Second down. It was in the 70s. I feel like I know the kicker who it is. The kicker, it was the same kicker who would kick. He would go out and kick. No, it's not him. It's not him. I feel like I know what kicker you're talking about, but it's hard for me to remember names of players from the 70s. Mark Mosley in 1982 won league MVP as a kicker. What team did he play for? 2nd and 6 here for the Packers. Lamar's going to get all the blame if we don't fix our issues. What else is new? They're going to hand the ball off here. He really did play for Washington? Did not know that. See, again, obviously I didn't start watching Washington football to the early 2000s. I don't remember much of the Washington history other than the Theismann days and then the Doug Williams situation. There's not a lot of situations about certain. I definitely wouldn't remember a kicker from the 80s playing for Washington. So, yeah, but good on him. I'm still upset Henry didn't win MVP last year despite making 2K. Every other 2K running back won MVP when that happened. It's tough, but, Aaron Rodgers did what Aaron Rodgers did. Again, it's become such a quarterback-eccentric league that no other player is going to win MVP despite what they do. A runner – here's the thing. We're in the passing league right now. Because we're in the passing league – all people care about is passing, which is unfortunate because Henry getting 2K yards should be seen as even more impressive because we are in an age of passing. So he should have won that MVP or at least be highly considered. But you had Josh Allen with his 51 touchdowns. Yeah, you had Josh Allen with his 51 touchdown season last year, and then you have Patrick Mahomes doing his thing, and then Aaron Rodgers who ultimately won it. It's tough to see a running back get it even with 2K yards. Yeah, Chris Johnson didn't win MVP in 09. So, it's tough. It's tough. Because you rarely see runners get 2,000 total yards. You don't get 2,000 scrimmage yards like that. 3rd down and 5. Empty backfield here for Aaron Rodgers. He looks towards his left. Quick throw here. And the Cardinals sniffed it out. He immediately looked for Aaron Jones. And it was stopped. 4th down here for the Packers. They're going to have to punt the football. I'm not going to lie. I don't like this play call here. I don't really like this play call here. Because, again, they know you're shorthanded. They understand you're missing your receivers. So, Aaron Jones is your main weapon on the field right now. Obviously, if you're going to throw something quick like that and you're going to move him to the backfield, he'd be a threat. I don't know how I feel about that play call, but it is what it is. 4th down, they're going to punt the football, and the Cardinals are going to get the ball back. Oh! Did he touch it? I don't know if he touched it. If he didn't touch it, it's going to be down at the 1. It didn't look like he touched it. However, this ball will be down at the 1. Oh! He touched it. Oh! He touched it. Oh my God, he touched it. That's a muff punt. He touched it. Oh, man. Ooh, that's bad. That's going to put the Packers at the goal line. At the 1, in fact. They're going to challenge this. Matt LaFleur's going to challenge this. And since his finger moved, so it touched him. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be a terrible, terrible situation for the Cardinals. How is Josh Allen 88 overall? Makes no sense, but it's Madden. Who was better, 2009 CJ 2K or 2003 Jamal Lewis? I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question. That's an unfair question. How do you determine who's better between that? That's an unfair question. I'm not going to answer that question. You can go with either or. I'm not going to answer that question. You're going to ask me who's better, 2009 seed. Both of them. No, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that question. Because now that's putting me in a weird position. I'm not going to answer that question. That's an unfair question. But yeah, I'm not answering that question. Chris Johnson or King Henry. Do I even get a saying in this? Like, if we're being honest here, the best, Derrick Henry? I would say Derrick Henry, but here's my problem. Do I even have a say in this? This is a perfect question for Titans fans. This is a perfect question for Titans fans. Who's better, Chris Johnson or King Henry? They'd probably say King Henry. But it's close. I'm going to pick Derrick Henry. Oh, my God. So, the ball was touched by Moore, yet Moore did touch the football, so that's a muff punt. Packers recover, and they're going to start at the goal line, at the 2-yard line. What a terrible mistake. Horrible mistake. If you're not going to be able to catch it, get out the way. For you to touch that, you just put your team in a bad position. And now it's 1st and goal here for the Packers at the 3-yard line. So now the Packers can take the lead here, and now you put your team in a bad situation. Defense just got him off the field. Now they have to hold him. Play action here. Rodgers looking, firing, caught! Oh! Touchdown Packers! Oh my God, what a one-handed catch by Lewis at the back of the end zone. Oh my God, that might be the catch of the week. Oh! His left foot is out. Oh, his left foot's out. It's not going to count. It's not going to count. Oh, my God. He had one of the best catches of the season. It's not going to count. They're not going to count it. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. That was an amazing catch. That was an amazing catch, but it's not going to count. It's not going to count. That's tough, man. That's tough. But that was a hell of a catch. That was a hell of a catch right there. He caught that with one hand perfectly at the back of the end zone. Just couldn't get both feet down. That's unfortunate. All right, 2nd and goal here for the Packers. Rodgers looking towards his left, firing. Oh, almost caught here. Incomplete. What did you miss? Well, the Packers have the ball at the goal line, and it's 3rd and goal right now. Who was the better defensive trio? Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, T. Sizzle, Troy Polamalu. I mean, you know I'm not going to pick against my squad. I'm taking Ray Lewis, Jesus. Let me go get some sleep. What is wrong with me? I'm taking Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and T. Sizzle. Matter of fact, let's just combine the 3 right there. I'm going to take Lewis, Reed, Sizzle. LRS. I'm going to take LRS. That's what I'm going to call the trio. 3rd down and goal here. Rodgers looking towards his left. He's going to fire. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cobb. No flag on the play. The Cardinals defense holds up. If I'm the Packers, I'm going for this here. I don't care. I don't care. We were gifted this opportunity. Forget about the 3 points. You're at the 3-yard line. I'm going for this here. I don't care about the 3 points. You were gifted this. You don't know if you're getting back here again. You've got Aaron Rodgers on your team. Go for it here. Oh, wow. So gutless. So gutless. You've got Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback at the 3-yard line. You don't trust him on the 4th down situation. You're going to take 3 points. You know what? The Packers lose. Come back to the situation. Lakers and Nets are garbage given all the hype. It's the first week of the season, man. It's going to take time. You can't expect them to be great right off the bat. We just started the NBA season. I'll say this though, for the Nets, they're just figuring out how to play basketball without Kyrie Irving. They're a good team. However, here's the main issue: James Harden. James Harden is not in shape right now because of the hamstring injury he suffered. He, according to him, he spent the whole offseason not being able to train and get himself in shape because of that hamstring injury. So he's not in shape right now, which is why he's playing poorly. Once he gets back into shape, it's going to help out. KD's still playing well. KD's playing well. But, you know, if you don't get anything from Harden, you're not getting the same James Harden we expect to see, the superstar James Harden. You can't expect the Nets to be what they are. And obviously they miss Kyrie, but they are good enough to continue to compete without Kyrie. So it comes down to that. As for the Lakers are just going to have to figure this out with this whole Russell Westbrook situation. It was disgusting yesterday. The man had a quadruple double. 10 turnovers, man. A quadruple double with 10 turnovers, man. That's rough. Not to mention they had 3 opportunities to tie the game. What did they get? A brick 3 from Russell Westbrook, an air ball from Malik Monk, and then a steal from Melo, and then an air ball 3. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Lakers are going to have to figure out the situation because Russ does not fit within the offense that the Lakers like to run. And with the way he plays, it's going to be problematic, man. It's going to be problematic. The guy down the stretch, he doesn't know when to tone it down, and he doesn't know when to sense the moment. When the momentum is shifting, he decides to continue to attack. That's not going to work down the stretch, especially in the playoffs. So the Lakers have their work cut out for them, but, you know, great players figure out how to play with each other. This is going to be one of the biggest tests LeBron's ever had when it comes to another teammate, but they're going to have to figure that part out because if they don't get that crap together, they're going to be in some serious trouble. But I just don't know what they're going to do about Russell Westbrook, man. The best thing they can do is take the ball out of his hands down the stretch. He's not going to be the primary decision maker because when LeBron's on the court, Russ is not touching that ball down the stretch. Like, if it's the final 2 minutes of the game, I'm not letting Russ touch that football. Just don't do it. I'll put it in the hands of AD, but I'm not letting Russ touch the basketball. No. But yeah, Lakers will get it figured out. It'll just take some time. Who was the better defense, 2010 Packers or 2013 Seahawks? I'm taking the 2013 Seahawks. Would the Chicago Bulls go undefeated? No. Julio Jones is the top 15 wide receiver all time in your eyes. He deserves to be in the top 10, I think. You can make an argument for him being top 10. Top 15? Yeah, I believe so. He should be in the conversation for top 15. I mean, definitely be in the conversation for top 15. I think he's guaranteed into the conversation of top 15. I think it's debatable for top 10, but I would say yeah. Thoughts on Brooks Simmons' situation? It's been crazy. Eventually, they're going to have to figure that whole situation out. You know, Ben Simmons did say at this point, they talked it over. They aired it out, and Ben says, I am willing to come back. He still wants to be traded, but he is willing to come back and play, just not right now. Whenever he gets his situation fixed up, then he'll go play. But it's been a mess so far. Daryl Morey's just going to have to swallow his pride and trade him somewhere else. Simple as that. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. Kyler hasn't really had much time on the field here because Packers probably dominating time. But yeah, if we're thinking about it, time of possession is being dominated by the Packers. I haven't seen much of Kyler today. So right now, DeAndre Hopkins is on the sideline. Again, we already know about his injury, his hamstring injury. We didn't even think he was going to play, but he said he's good to go. But right now he's on the sideline. They did say he's questionable to return. We don't know if he will be back in the game. 2nd and 7, Kyler throwing. Looks like it's caught by Christian Kirk, but there will be a flag. Will Lamar throw 1,000 yards against the Vikings? No, he won't. Why are you asking these weird questions that you know the answer to? I appreciate the questions, but you just be asking questions like you know he's not throwing 1,000 yards against the Vikings. Like, what type of question is that? Like, you know the answer to that. Why would you ask the weird question like that? Kyrie Irving for Kyle Lowry. I mean, first of all, obviously, talent-wise, that would be beautiful for Miami. But that's not even going to happen. I would love Kyrie Irving on this team as a talent-wise, from the talent perspective, yeah. But, I mean, I don't need the whole situation coming with it. I'm fine with Lowry. Lowry fits perfectly with the way that Miami Heat wants to play, so it's all cool. I love Julio, but I'm only saying top 15 because he's injury prone. Yeah, but when he's healthy, he definitely has put up the numbers. Not to mention career-wise, he's put up the numbers as well. First and 10, they're going to run this football, and the Packers defense is going to make a stop. They're going to give up maybe 4 yards. Second down here. And the new rule for the NBA is affecting Harden. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely affecting Harden. I wouldn't say it's the whole reason he's playing bad right now. I think injury and just not being, not being in shape right now definitely plays a point. But at the same time, that rule definitely plays a factor. 2nd and 7. Oh my God, he tried to extend the play as much as possible, looking for somebody downfield, couldn't get it, incomplete. The Miami Heat, though. Yeah, Miami Heat doing well, man. Miami Heat, I love what I'm seeing from the Heat, man. Beating the Bucks and then beating the Nets. Miami is going to be a threat in the Eastern Conference. I already see it, man. We have a great team, man. Bam is showing the improvements already. He's being more aggressive. I love what I'm seeing from Bam. Jimmy Butler, still Jimmy Butler. Kyle Lowry is already a great fit for what Miami loves to do. Tyler Hero has definitely improved his game. Love what I'm seeing from Strus. Love what I'm seeing from Duncan Robinson. I love what I'm seeing from PJ Tucker defensively. I love what I'm seeing from this team. And when Victor Oladipo gets back, we will be fine. 3rd and 6, that could have been picked. 4th down here for the Cardinals. Wow. That could have been picked. Was there some sort of miscommunication there? Because Kyler threw a bad throw right there. But yeah, I love what I'm seeing from Miami, man. The Heat are going to be a threat this season. They are going to be a threat. I really like them in the Eastern Conference. With no Kyrie, the Nets are a great team, but that doesn't make them a super team. So now I look at the Nets and I look at the Bucks, and I still think, hey, Miami can compete with those two, but mostly we can beat those two. If it's a 7-game series, I believe we can beat those two teams. So I like what I'm seeing from Miami. Once Victor Oladipo gets back, we'll be great. We're already great now. We'll be even better. All right, Packers getting the ball back. We'll see what happens here. Aaron Rodgers got 4:30 left to go in the first half. Julio passed Steve Largent in yards, I believe, in the game against the Indianapolis. That's an amazing accomplishment, by the way. That's great. That's great. Do you think D. Wolf will make our defense have discipline again? I mean, I think what would make our defense have discipline is just everybody. First of all, I'm looking at Rob Ryan and seeing what he's doing to fix this problem, especially with our linebackers and tackling. But secondly, once the team tackles as a whole, we'll be more disciplined. But what Derek Wolf adds to the table is an extra factor to stop the run game and bring pressure, because our interior pass rush right now isn't doing much, so we need Derek Wolf back to help that interior D-line out. 1st and 10, going to run it up the gut with Dillon, and he's going to pick up a couple yards. 2nd down and 7 here for the Green Bay Packers. Thoughts on upcoming MVP Alex Caruso? I love Alex Caruso. So that's all I got to say. Did you see the catch of the year Julio had against the Bills? Yeah, I did. It was amazing. Loved it. 2nd down and 7 here for the Green Bay Packers. Rodgers looks towards his left. It's caught. Cobb fighting for every yard. He's going to come up short. Oh, he's going to pick up the first down? They're going to give him the first down. Okay. Humphrey should be benched. He really got exposed against the Bengals. Who are you going to bench Humphrey for? Like benching Marlon Humphrey. You're going to bench an all-pro corner that you're paying $100 million for. Okay, who would they bench Humphrey for? Who on the team would they bench him for? I mean, if you're going to bring out I get what you're saying. He played bad. It was one bad game, man. But you can't bench an all-pro corner for having a poor performance. That's doing too much now. And especially, who are you going to bench your all-pro corner for? We don't have depth on this team. As we've expressed, we are very injury-riddled. We don't have anybody to put up. Who would you put there? I'm 6'1" and could probably play better than Humphrey. My friend, let's not go there. These are NFL players, bruh. Unless you are currently a football player, that could expire to be into the NFL, let's not say that. Now, if you play in the NFL right now, come talk to me in a couple years when you're in the NFL and say, listen, I told you a couple years back I could play better than Humphrey. Now I'm in the NFL and I'm going to prove it. But you can't be saying that, because right now we're sitting on our couches. They're professional players. They get paid to do that. Can't say it, man. He ain't playing well. Running up the gut here on second down. They're going to pick up the first down. Packers are moving the chains. Let's not go that far. Saying I'm 6'1", I could probably play better than Humphrey. That is an all-pro corner right there, even though he's not playing like it. But most importantly, that's a professional NFL player. The NFL is not that easy, especially for defenders. Offensively, you might have a chance to do something. Defensively, that's an entirely different case. 2-minute warning here in Arizona. Packers with the ball, moving. But yeah, Humphrey should not be benched because you just don't have anybody to. One, he's an all-pro corner. You're not benching your all-pro corner that you gave $100 million to. That's one. Two, you don't have anyone to replace him. There's no depth on this team. We have injuries. Who's going to take his spot? You don't have anyone to take his spot. Well, you want to put Jimmy Smith there? Okay, so you're going to put Jimmy Smith there and just bench him. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Jimmy is it may be a younger Jimmy Smith, but not now. Then again, younger Jimmy Smith wasn't all-pro, but Jimmy Smith back in the day, man, Jimmy Smith can lock people down, man. Jimmy Smith can lock people down. Julio, the best Falcons player all time, or would you say it should be Vic or Deion Sanders? I would say Deion Sanders, but that's just me. I mean, I would say Deion Sanders is the best Falcons player of all time, but that's just me. I would say Deion, then Michael Vick, then Julio. Actually, no, Deion, then Julio, then Michael Vick. But then again, it depends on how it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Deion gets number one automatically, but number two. You know what Julio brought to the table, but the Michael Vick experience was something we've never seen in the NFL. And that Michael Vick experience has boosted Michael Vick's overall legacy so much that in Atlanta, again, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Humphrey is a chicken. He's too scared to cover, too weak to tackle, and too stupid to get turnovers. That's wild for that take. You can't just say you're better than an NFL player. That's like Tyler Hero saying he's better than Luka. Okay, you didn't have to come for timeout. Hold on for a sec. What you trying to say about Tyler Hero, man? Like, easy. Those are two different things. Two different things, my friend. Two different things. A regular person, everyday person, compare them to an NFL player. The difference in talents is leagues ahead. Leagues ahead. So I'll give you that. But why you gotta bring Tyler Hero into this timeout? Why you coming after my man Tyler Hero like that? I get it, Luka's a superstar, but you're acting like Tyler Hero is a scrub. Hero's not a scrub. Just because he ain't, I'm just saying, just because he ain't starting, don't mean he ain't a baller. There's a reason why he's not starting. Because if we take him out of the bench, we have no scoring output from there. If we made this man a starter, he's giving you 23 points a game at least. Like, at least. I'm just saying, like, Tyler Hero is a scorer. And he could be an all-star at some point. He a young kid, but like he ain't finna come after my young man like that, man. You ain't gonna come after my homeboy like that. That's my player, man. That's my teammate. That's Tyler Hero right there. I'm gonna go to defend that man. Aaron Jones on 2nd and 9, picking up the first down. We ain't finna come after Tyler Hero like that. I had to step in. I was like, hold on, whoa. Let me tell you, you can't come after Tyler Hero. You can't come after Jimmy Butler. You can't come after Bam Adebayo. Those are the three people you can't come after on my team. Because now I'm going to have some words to say. But I'm just kidding. It's all good. First down and 10 here for the Packers. Looking towards his left. It's dropped. Wow, it's dropped. How was Jimmy Smith never a Pro Bowler? I have no clue. First name, last name. What's good, man? How you doing? Also, the Falcons channel said Ridley's the best route runner in the NFL. I tend to disagree. Stephon Diggs should be that. That's your teammate you got drafted to the Heat? Yeah, I got drafted to the Heat yesterday. I didn't know. I got drafted to the Heat. I'm gonna be on the bench. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be on the bench, man. I got drafted. I'm the next Miami Heat water boy. So I'm gonna make sure they all. Wow, beautiful stop here on second down by this Cardinals defense. But yeah, I got drafted, man. So that's my teammate. I'm gonna be the next Miami Heat water boy. So that's definitely my teammate. I'm a part of the team now. If they need some Gatorade, I got them. I got them. Third down and 12 here. I'm going to need to see if Aaron Rodgers can get some time. He's going to be looking downfield to get into field goal range. Here we go. They're letting this clock run because if they don't pick up the first down, they don't want to give the Cardinals a chance. Here we go. Third and 12. They're blitzing. Rodgers keeps his feet. He's going to throw. Oh, my God. It would have been a hell of a play to Aaron Jones. He wasn't able to get it. Fourth down here. He's going to have to punt this, but the half is pretty much over right here. Lamar Jackson is now becoming Warren Moon. Just kidding. Lamar Jackson's so revolutionary. I know this probably doesn't matter, but Julio made a Super Bowl and Vic did not. If you want to discuss who's better, that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, again, it depends. I couldn't answer that question to you. Go to the people of Atlanta and say who's better, Michael Vick or Julio Jones? Are they gonna go for a Hail Mary here? Oh, they're gonna call timeout first. That's just how it is. Do you think I can make the NFL and be better than Jerry Rice? Sure, with that attitude, sure, why not? Marlon Humphrey isn't living to what he was. Not even his rookie season. Yeah, his rookie season, he was keeping up with people and making stops. What a disaster for him. The best shutdown to a Mac cornerback. He needs to get in gear. He needs to get in gear. He hasn't played well. He needs to get in gear. On my 76ers, nobody can say anything bad about Embiid. Oh, they're about to go for Hail Mary here. Embiid or Tobias or Wilt or Chuck. Ain't nobody gonna say anything bad about AI. Yes, sir. Hall of Fame water boy. Fourth down and 12 here. Humphrey should just quit and become the water boy and give all the players that actually deserve Gatorade. It's not that bad. He's not that. Jeez, man, y'all are brutal. That's why it's so hard for players to listen to what we gotta say sometimes. Fourth down and 12. Rodgers rolls to his left. He's throwing downfield. Here comes the Hail Mary. It's picked. Oh, incomplete. All right. Well, we'll go into halftime like that. All right. So the Green Bay Packers hold a 10-7 lead going into halftime. The Packers got the ball first here, so the Cardinals will get the ball to start off the second half. This has been a weird game, but we'll see what happens in the second half. I will see you guys then, but until then, crazy first half. We'll see what happens in the second half. We'll see. But yeah, y'all gotta chill out. Before I even go, y'all gotta chill out on Marlon Humphrey. Y'all gotta chill out. But we'll see what happens in the second half. All right. I'm back at it for the second half. Let me take this off. Let me actually put my hat back on because I'm back in business. We're back at it here for the second half. Cardinals get the ball. I'm sorry, I'm a mess right now. Just read something funny. I cannot believe this dude did that. Nah, because I saw something on my phone about some dude, some guy from, it says Louisiana, Louisiana. Let me do this first. First and 10. They're gonna run the ball up the gut. Nah, I'm fine. It's just I've been dying here with this tweet that I saw. Apparently, some Louisiana man got arrested after stopping a police officer just to slap him in the face, and that made me laugh because I'm like, what was the thought process for that? Nothing really happening here for the Cardinals offense. I don't know what possessed this man to to do that. Oh man, this is a sack right there. There's nothing going on there's nothing going on here for the Cardinals offense. And I'm a mess. That's not how you want to start off this thing. But that was funny. Why did he stop the officer just to slap him? I don't know. 3rd and 17 here. Honestly, you just want to give up something quick. There's nothing going on here. 3rd and 17. A pass is picked! Oh my God! Off the hands of the receiver. Oh my God, things are going from bad to worse. I picked the Cardinals! Come on, man! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. How did this happen? Oh my God. Come on, Moore. You gotta catch that. Oh, that was actually not a good throw. Wow. Damn. I picked the Packers. I didn't pick the Packers. I picked the Cardinals to win this game. And the only reason I picked the Cardinals to win this game is because the Packers don't have all their receivers. Had they had their receivers, I would have been like, okay, Packers going to win this. But all of a sudden, I didn't expect Kyler and his offense to play like this. 1st and 10, Aaron Jones getting the corner, picking up 6. I have Kyler in fantasy too, man. Pain. I wasn't expecting this. Shit was thrown at. I slipped up on that one. Like, AK came out for a quick second. But, yeah, that was crazy. I was just not expecting it. It's getting wild. Oh, my God. 2nd and 3 here. Oh, wow. I cannot believe the pick happened here. This is wild. I hate tip picks. What is what it is. 2nd and 3. Rodgers. Incomplete. 3rd down here for the Packers. I think Humphrey had the worst game by a corner in NFL history last week. Even worse than Kevin King in the NFC Championship. I've seen worse performances by the corners. He didn't have the worst in NFL history. That's exaggerating. 3rd down and 3. Aaron Rodgers today, 10 of 22. A lot of drop passes. I mean, not a lot, but a couple drop passes. Couple passes that just weren't on target. It's been rough for them. Again, these aren't his normal receivers. These aren't the starters. So they've just been managing. It's been a rough game for both quarterbacks. 3rd down and 3. Handing the ball off here. Cardinals making a stop on defense. This is all you can hope for. Defense making a stop. So they've gotten 2 opportunities in the red zone to put up points. And the Cardinals defense has stood still. They've made stops. And they've only given up a field goal. Looking like they're getting ready to give up another field goal. Unless the Packers decide, you know what? Let's actually try to take a risk here. You got Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Why don't you take a shot here and get it done? All right, 4th down and 3 here. If the defense can make a stop here, they will get the ball back to their offense. If not, we'll see either a 1st down picked up or a touchdown. Packers going to call their timeout here, so I don't even know if they're going to bring Rodgers back out. They might just switch and have their kicker come out. Still think the Packers are going to win. The Cardinals are due for a loss. I never really want to do the whole a team is due for a loss. I never do something like that. No team is due for a loss. You don't want to lose a game. Like, no team's due for a loss. It's not like, well, it's inevitable. They're going to lose anyway. Nah. You'll go into week 7 and be like, yeah, we're going to lose this game. We're due for a loss, so obviously we're going to lose this game. No. If you lose, it just happens. But you're not due for a loss. It's not like you owe the NFL a loss. All right, guys, you're 15-0. You're due a loss here. You owe us a loss. That's not how it works here. 4th down and 3 here. They want to be aggressive here. Okay, let's see what happens. Rodgers looking, firing, caught. 1st down. That was a great throw and a great catch here. Getting the 1st down. 1st and goal here. 1st and goal here for the Green Bay Packers. Still choking up from earlier, man. Why did he slap that officer? I don't know. 1st and goal here for the Green Bay Packers. Rodgers going to take the snap here. Looks towards his right. He's going to throw. He's going to fire. It's caught! Caught by Cobb. Touchdown Packers. But there's a flag on the play. Is he going to stand? We'll see what happens here. Oh, they're going to call a personal foul. They're going to call a roughing the passer on the defense. This touchdown will stand, and just like that, the Packers will take a 10-point lead. Kyler about to do nothing for my fantasy, man. I hate Hopkins for that face mask. It happens, man. It happens. If I wasn't going to get him for fantasy before, I definitely am now. Extra point here. Kick is up, and it's good. And all of a sudden, the Packers are up by 10. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cannot believe a tip pass leading to a pick results in a touchdown for the Packers. Lamar ain't getting that call. They don't treat Lamar as like a quarterback, so obviously he wouldn't get a call like that. So, I mean, what else is new? We've known this for a long time. They've never treated Lamar like a quarterback. They're never going to treat Lamar like a quarterback. It is what it is. I got this Halloween theme commercial here for At Home with Baker Mayfield, where Baker looks like a psychopath when he's doing this. Like, what are you doing? Why are you giving these kids nachos and putting cheese? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You look like a psycho when you're doing this, Baker. What are you doing, man? Why didn't his wife stop him? You don't do something like this. His wife should have been like, you know what? Next, get away from the door. You're not allowed to come near the kids with that nacho, with the nachos and the cheese over there. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, Baker. Come on, Baker. You ruined those kids' Halloween. Now all their candy is just going to be, all the wrappers for the candy is going to be fixed with, it's just going to be mixed up with freaking nacho chips and cheese. Come on, man. Baker sucks this season. Stop making commercials and care about football. You guys know you know, most likely these commercials are filmed before the season starts. Baker isn't just making commercials in between the weeks. I'm sure all the commercials they've made were during the offseason. It's not like, oh, it's week 6. All right, well, Monday, we're not here. We're not practicing on Monday. We don't practice till Tuesday. So Monday, I'm going to go out there and just straight up make this commercial. No, these commercials are pre-recorded. They do this in the offseason. So these commercials don't have any impact towards him practicing. That's just getting it out there. As for saying Baker sucks this year, I don't exactly know. Listen, Baker hasn't played his best, but it's not like he's been complete trash this year. He's had his moments. He's been okay. You need more from him, but he's been okay. Baker doesn't suck, bro. He's a great quarterback. He's a really good quarterback. Like, Baker's a really good quarterback. He gets a lot of criticism that he doesn't deserve. Patrick Mahomes is straight up Gucci. Mahomes ain't playing well this year. Well, for the most part. He's had his moments of playing great, but he's been struggling over the last several weeks. Yeah, he's also got a big deal with Progressive, so obviously you're going to see the commercials. Better than the Mahomes commercials. I mean, the Mahomes commercials are nice. What is it? The Allstate commercial? The State Farm commercials? Those State Farm commercials are fine. Do you still think Tyreek is a top 5 receiver? Dude's a cheat code, so yeah. There's a reason why teams have to double team him. People have literally said if you want to stop anything from happening, double team. If you want to stop anything from happening significantly on the Chiefs offense, you have to stop Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I would say Tyreek Hill is a top 5 receiver. You still need to double team him the same way you would need to double team DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams. So I would consider him a top 5 receiver. I'm not finna. I know what you just said right there. I'm not finna do that, man. Yeah, I'm not finna even address that comment you just made. I'm gonna leave it as you said right there. I'm not about to address that. I'm not about to make accusations. As a Titans fan, Baker is a great quarterback, and I think he'll continue to be top 10 in the league for a good bit. I don't know if you could sit there and say Baker is a top 10 quarterback, at least not this year. He hasn't. Last year, you could make the argument, especially over the last 11 weeks. But this year, he is not considered a top 10 quarterback because he hasn't been playing like a top 10 quarterback. That's a different situation right there. So I don't even know if most people would even consider Baker to be a top 10 quarterback, considering all the quarterbacks we've seen play right now. 2nd and 1 here. They're going to pick up the first down. Oh, my Week 8 predictions, I've already posted them. I posted them just before the game, so it's already on the channel if you're looking for that. But they got to get something going right now. You're down by 10. You got to get something going here. Cardinals haven't really been on the field that much because the Packers have been dominating time of possession. It's been rough for them. 1st and 10. Kyler over the middle. That's not how that works. Mac Jones has 6 picks. Mahomes has 11. Mac Jones is better than Mahomes. That's not how that works. Second and 2 here. Pass caught by Kirk. First down here. They got to get something going. They got to make something go. Are you making another live recap? It depends, man. It depends. I have to be in that stage where I would want to make a live recap. Because, like, with the Ravens one, I was so, like, the game was pretty much over, and I was so done with the game that I just wanted to make a live recap. Kyler throwing downfield, nothing there. 2nd down. Cardinals seriously underperforming this season, huh? The Cardinals? No. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Ravens ruined my day and my birthday on Sunday. That's rough. You never want to have your birthday ruined on your birthday. You don't want to have your birthday ruined by your team getting blown out. That's tough. 2nd and 10 here. Kyler's going to throw to his right. It's caught. Looking for A.J. Green, picking up a couple yards. 3rd down here for the Cardinals. This is crazy. You haven't really seen much from the Cardinals here because it's been tough. Kyler Murray, 8 of 14, 99 pass yards, and a pick. It's been rough. It's been rough. Bro, today's not opposite day. What are you talking about? The 0-7 Cardinals. It's not opposite day. 3rd down and 4. They've got him. Kyler throws. Incomplete. Nothing there. 4th down for the Cardinals. They might go for this. Said the 0-7 Cardinals are. Bro, this is not opposite day. What are you talking about? Unless you live in an inverted timeline, the Cardinals are 7-0 for us. Maybe they're 0-7 in your timeline, but they're 7-0 for us. My birthday was ruined too because the Seahawks sucked this season. Well, hopefully you get when you get back Russell Wilson, hopefully you can turn it around, but we'll see. 4th down and 4 here. This is crucial, man. Packers defense knows they got to make a stop. They know they got to make a stop here. Kyler looking towards his left. It is caught. Zach. Oh, not even Zach. That's Wesley. That is Wesley. My bad. That is Wesley picking up the first down. That was a much needed catch. When are you doing the weekly recaps again? If you do it again, can you do it like week? That one will be very difficult. In terms of weekly recaps, it'll be difficult. One, I have to find the time because it's all about time. It's all about time for me to get the time. And two, in terms of doing the week 1 recap, that one right there is already tough because that's, first of all, that's already a jump right there. That's already time consuming. Like, to actually do a lot of editing stuff, that takes a lot of time. And I don't even have much time to do something like that. So it depends. I would just need to see my schedule and how I can even get that to happen. But, I don't know. It probably would have to come at the sacrifice of the live streams. I could do the weekly recap, but you can't recap and then live stream because, again, the weekly recaps, like Sunday, you do all those games live stream Sunday night, and then Monday I have to live stream again. I also got to work at the time. And then Tuesday I got to work, Wednesday I got to work. So I got to figure out a time when I'd be able to do it, which would already be difficult. So the weekly recaps would definitely be difficult to squeeze in. I could probably get them in, but in terms of the week 1, that's a different situation. Hey, at least it looks like the Cards will get their first win tonight. Yeah, in your dimension. 1st and 5, and they pick up the first down here. What games are you streaming this weekend? I have no clue. I don't really determine that. And when my team's not playing, I don't determine that until the day before. So Saturday will probably be a good idea for me to see what game I'd probably do. Obviously, I'll do Sunday Night Football. But in terms of the game I'm going to pick for the 1 o'clock, I would have to think about that. Oh, boy. Cardinals need to score here. They can't let this game get out of hand. They got to put points up here on this drive. They're already in field goal range, so they are within the range of scoring a field goal. First and 10. You got the one-on-one matchup there. DeAndre Hopkins, who is back on the field, he picks up the first down. You're streaming any NBA games Saturday? I might. It depends, man. I have to look at the games. Because I definitely want to stream an NBA game at some point this season. Obviously, it'd probably be a Heat game. I wanted to stream the Heat Nets game, but didn't come home in time because work is trash. By the time I came home, it was already too late for that. First and 10. Kyler over the middle. He finds Ertz. Ertz! He's going to cut it back, and he's going to get stopped at the 2-yard line. First and goal for the Cardinals. They got to score here. They got to score here. Let me look at any Saturday games. Celtics, Wizards, Knicks, Pelicans. They're going to hand this off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Connor scores the touchdown and brings this game close. They respond with their own touchdown. You should stream Titans. I'm not streaming all those games. And you know I'm not going to stream all those games. Obviously, Cowboys, Vikings, and Giants, Chiefs. Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. I'll probably stream those. But I can only do one of the games. Either Titans, Colts, or actually probably just Titans, Colts. I'm not doing a 4 o'clock game. I got things to do. Listen, guys, I love the stream, but you guys understand I got things to do. I can't stream the whole day. So I'd probably do any 1 o'clock games, which I believe Titans Colts is a 1 o'clock game, and then I'll do Sunday Night Football. Arizona keeping this game close, responding with a touchdown of their own. It was a needed drive. Putting up 3 points. Putting up a touchdown and making it a 3-point game. Packers defense gave up big play after big play versus Cardinals in 2016. You mean 2015? You talking about the 2015 divisional round game? No, I will not go trick-or-treating. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going trick-or-treating. Why would I? Oi. Lakers aren't doing well. What do you have to say? I mean, again, in terms of what I gotta say, I've already pretty much spoken my opinion for the most part. The Lakers is gonna take time. It's gonna take time. They're not playing well right now, but it's gonna take time. Russell Westbrook does not fit within the flow of the Lakers offense, and having him fit in and play the point guard position the way the Lakers want him to play, that's gonna be difficult. Russ is not really gonna change his game. He could take a step back. He could take a back seat to LeBron and AD, but to expect Russ to change his game, the game he's been playing his entire career, it's not going to happen. So, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. However, they're going to figure it out. At some point, they're going to figure out what role Russell Westbrook should play. Obviously, in terms of him being the point guard, they're going to figure out his overall role. I believe the Lakers will get it together. The number one thing we got to remember is what we saw in this game here yesterday against the Thunder. That's not going to happen. Because if LeBron's in that game, they don't lose that lead. LeBron's going to take the ball out of Russ's hands. It's not going to get to that point where Russ is just turning the ball over recklessly the way he was. 10 turnovers, that's unacceptable. But yeah, it's the beginning of the season. It's the beginning of the season, man. It takes time. It's the beginning of the season. It's going to take a while for them to get it together. And once they get it together, they will be fine and they will be rolling. I'd probably give them all the way to the All-Star break before we actually see what they are as a team. But it's going to take some time. It's not easy to get this together. But again, they're stars. They'll figure it out. They'll put it together. Golden State Warriors is really off to a good start. Yeah, it's one of the best starts they've had. Isn't this the best start they had since 2015? Golden State's doing well. They're going to be a problem this year. I look at the Warriors and I think they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a threat in the Western Conference, especially when they get Clay back. They're going to be an issue, man. They're going to be an issue. But we'll see. We'll see. It's going to take time. The Warriors are going to be an issue. 17-14 game here. Packers going to get the ball back. 6:22. Oh! What a hit! Oh, my God. What a hit. Oh, this was a huge hit. This was a huge hit that took both players out. But, bro, both Hill and Ward got taken out. Well, I believe Ward makes the... Wow, right off the bat. I don't think I've seen a situation like that where you see the defender on special teams have a hell of a tackle and it ends up taking himself and the player out. I mean, they're both on the floor down. That's bad. No, he's not the greatest receiver in history. But that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Best of luck to you, man. Peace out. But that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Hopefully they're both okay. Bro sacrificed himself for the sake of a win for his guys. Brutal tackle, but gotta give respect. Yeah, that was a brutal tackle. Respect for that. He made the play. But damn, he took himself and that guy out because he hit him in the knee. Both players are down. Wow, my glasses come out. Both players are down. We don't know how that's going to go, but hopefully they're both okay. He might have knocked himself out. That's the scary part. Wow, still. That's scary. Hopefully both are okay. I really want you to leave the room again. What you do is great comedy. I have no reason to leave the room. I literally have no reason to leave the room. Pretty much when you see me leave the room, it only has to deal with the fact that I've seen something crazy happen in one of these games. Where I'm just like, especially when it comes to the Ravens. Something happens like that, I'm like, let me just leave the room to get myself in order. He's going to be done for the day due to concussion protocol, probably. That was a rough hit. That was a tough hit, but both players looks like they were seriously hurt. One of the players is being carted off. He might be done for the season because that looked like a serious knee injury. So Ward is still down. Ward is the one that applied the hit, and he's still down. That was a brutal hit that injured both players. Oh boy, this is rough. After last week's loss, I have no confidence against Minnesota. Kirk Cousins is going to have a field day on Marlon can't make a tackle Humphrey in the secondary. Again, it just comes down to how they come out of the bye week. The Ravens always play well coming out of the bye week, so that's a positive. But again, it comes down to whether or not this team can get their crap together when it comes to tackling. Because the number one issue they've had so far this season has been tackling. If these guys can tackle, they can make stops and they'll be fine. But they haven't been able to tackle. That's been the issue. So if they come out of the bye week and they still can't tackle, that's a problem. But if they come out of the bye week and all of a sudden these guys are making their tackles properly, then we'll be in business. But we'll see what happens. It is what it is no matter what. We'll just see how it goes. Yes, excuse me. I am very tired. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's not going to be easy, but we'll see what happens. This man really got arrested after saw the police officer. This man did not care. Ward broke his hip, I think. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. We can't cover anyone either, though. Well, I mean, Averett's done a great job for much of this season, you know. He's done a great job covering people, but it's been the best. Right, Jack, calm down, bro. Calm down. It's week 7, man. It's week 8. It's been 7 games, man. The season's not over. We're in a bye week. We can get this together. Like, calm down, man. I've been very critical of the team. The team played like trash last week, but it's not the end of the world. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They have plenty of time in the bye week to get their crap together in terms of tackling and getting this together. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It'll take time, but they can fix it. Tackling isn't an issue that can't be fixed. It can be fixed. Like, let's chill out, Jack. Obviously, you're pissed, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Well, at least Ward is giving the thumbs up, so, I mean, it is bad, but hopefully it'll be okay. But chill out, Jack. Chill out, man. We'll be fine. Don't get angry. We'll be fine. 1st and 10 here for the Green Bay Packers. They're at their own 9-yard line. Rodgers takes it under center. And Dillon making the effort. It should have been a 1-yard gain. He makes it a 9-yard gain. 2nd down here. Dillon has been killing it all game, doing his thing. My goodness. Dillon has been physical today, man. He's getting the job done. 2nd and 1 here for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers under center here. He's looking to throw. What was that? Whoa, what happened there? They shouldn't extend Aaron Jones. A.J. Dillon looking like a top 5 running back. I'm not even going to. I swear I'm going to drive to the Ravens facility and see if they can give me a tryout as a walk-in for the team. I bet I can do all right. I mean, give it a shot, man. 3rd down and 1. They're going to hand this off to the fullback, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Great play right there. I think the Ravens-Titans rivalry is probably one of the greatest in the league. I love it every time Titans and Ravens play. All are very talented, and our guys are too. It's one of the best, but, I mean, it was a rivalry that was dead for the better part of a decade. It's back now, but, I mean, past the last time it was really a thing was 08, 09. Was the last time, like, around that area was the last time the Titans were incredibly relevant as a team, or at least competing. And then you went silent for a decade, and now you guys are back. So I feel like it's definitely one of the best, but a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, you were silent for a while now, and that hurts. Early 2000s, back when the AFC Central was a thing, you guys were killing it. And we were killing it, and we were going up against you guys. So the 2000s, you got that on lockdown. But that decade where you guys didn't have anything, people look at that and say, eh. But I definitely loved it. Also, Jalen, the glove doesn't fit. Ferguson's a draft bust, just like Elam and Queen. Wait, hold on. I don't think Patrick Queen should be considered a draft bust just yet. It's the second year, man. Calm down, bro. Calm down. It's the second year. Matt Elam was a bust. We got that. But like Patrick Queen, calm down, man. He's not a bust. Second down to 9. It's way too early to be saying he's a bust. Jones is going to get his ball and picks up the first down. Oi. Pacers PG or Spurs Kawhi? Spurs Kawhi. If you're giving me 2017 Kawhi, I'm going to take it. 2017 Kawhi, I want 2017 Kawhi. So I'm going to take Spurs Kawhi over PG Pacers. Or Pacers PG, whatever you want to say. First and 10 here. Giving it to Aaron Jones. He's going to pick up a couple and be stopped. I'm going to take a flight to Baltimore. Put on a suit and go to EDC and tell him I'll play for free and play cornerback and I'll cover tackle and force turnovers every game. I need to chill out, bro. The game of football isn't that easy that you can just do that against pros. If you think it's easy to tackle these professional athletes, by all means, give it a shot, but it's not easy. 2017 Kawhi was vicious. Yes, he was. That's why he was. That was probably the only time I remember Kawhi actually being in the MVP conversation. Now, he wasn't going to win it over Russ and Harden, but he was in the conversation. 2nd and 6 here for the Packers. This has been a long drive, man. If they put up a touchdown here, this will really hurt. 2nd and 6. Rodgers firing over the man. It's caught! Oh, Tunyon makes a move, but he's hurt. He's holding his leg. Oh, he's holding his knee now. He's holding his knee. The brutal injury. He makes a 32-yard play here, but he's down. Oh, my God. He's holding his knee. That's not good. What are with these injuries this season, man? This is rough. Oh, my God. He's holding his knee. Oh, boy. Damn. Ooh, I have a phone call here I have to answer. So while we are on commercial, I'm going to answer this damn phone call. Give me a second. All right, well, that didn't work out. I'll call back later. Hopefully he's fine. He is walking, so maybe it was a cramp. Maybe it's nothing too bad. Good news, he looks to be walking fine. I don't think it's anything bad, so that is a positive here. First and 10 here for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers is really doing his thing, even without his receivers, man. My God. But losing Tunyon's going to hurt. Rodgers, play action. Oh, a small toss right here. On a little bit of a screen play. They're going to pick up 9 here. 2nd down and 1 for the Packers. Second down and 1. Titans and Ravens may be rivals, but we could come together in harmony as we each have beaten the Chiefs. Chiefs deserve it. Everybody's beaten the Chiefs this year. Chargers, us, Titans, Bills. Everyone's beating up on the Chiefs this year. Everyone's getting revenge for the crap they've been talking about the last couple of years. 2nd down and 1. They're going to run it up the gut and pick up the 1st down. Jack, you're going to have to calm down, man. It's not the end of the world. Tackling can be fixed. Tackling can be fixed. If they were as bad as you say, if they were as bad as tackling as you're claiming here, we would not be 5-2. Calm it down. Take a step back. It's not that bad. They are poor in tackling, but they're not atrocious to the point where they just don't know how to do the job. They're bad. They're really bad, but take a step back, bro. If they were poor in tackling as you're claiming here, they would not win any games in the National Football League. We would be 0-7 right now. Take it easy, fam. It's not that serious. They will get it together. And if they don't, then we could look at the coaching and ask why they haven't gotten it together at this point. Everybody's shoving Kryptonite up the Chiefs this year. Yeah, they are beating them, man. They are beating them. They are not even playing around. Most of our wins weren't even skill as much as they were luck. Well, I mean, the Broncos wasn't luck. And they had to tackle in that game. They did that. The Chargers also wasn't luck. And they tackled in that game. 2nd and 10. Jones trying to make a play. Picks up a couple yards. Cardinals all over it. But yeah, the Broncos and the Chargers weren't luck. Like I said, the Broncos and Chargers weren't luck. They tackled in that game. That was the difference. Again, it just involves tackling, man. You can see when they tackle, we can make stops. Colts was luck. Oh, the Colts was luck. I've said that before. We should have lost that game. We should have lost that game. The Colts was luck. If our receivers would have caught, the Lions game wouldn't have been luck. But the Lions game is luck. Even in some cases, the Chiefs game, if that turnover doesn't happen, we probably lose because our defense isn't going to make a stop. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's a 17-14 game here in Arizona. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter left to go. So you have the Colts, the Lions. Yeah, there's some games. Again, there are games where they've just made tackles. It's not like they've been poor at tackling as a unit, but they've had games where they've tackled well. And you see the games that they tackled well, we dominated. Marlon Humphrey is overrated, though. Marlon Humphrey isn't playing like the all-pro corner. Definitely going to give you that. He's not looking like an all-pro. We talked about this this week. I was with my guys, man, Sutton and Simply on the Purple Rain podcast. By the way, subscribe to them, man. Those guys are awesome. And we were talking about it, too. Yeah, Humphrey's not playing like an all-pro corner. And some of us are kind of looking at the situation and thinking, yo, how much help did Marcus Peters bring for Humphrey? Because when Marcus Peters was there, Humphrey was able to play like an all-pro corner. He was able to play at that level. How much does Marcus Peters play a role in that whole sequence? I'd be okay if they let him go. Easy now. Easy. We don't have depth at corner. Let's not say that. Because all of a sudden you let Humphrey go, he goes to another team, he balls out, and all of a sudden the Ravens don't have a corner. And now it's like, I miss Humphrey. We do not have corners, man. We don't have corners. Chill out, bruh. I understand you're mad. You're clearly a pissed Ravens fan. But don't throw logic out of the table because you're angry. Let's chill out, man. Let's chill out. Forget this team does not have depth. You throw out Marlon Humphrey. Who's going to replace him? Jimmy Smith is pretty much on his way. Calm down. Humphrey's bad, but we're not going to release. First of all, the Ravens would never release Humphrey. That's not happening. But calm down. Don't ask for this man to be released. Because all of a sudden, we saw Sharice Wright play for corner for us. After Sharice Wright, what do you do with that? Jimmy Smith is 1 foot in retirement at this point. You don't have any corners on this team. And all of a sudden you want to give up Marlon Humphrey? Yeah, he's not an all-pro corner, but he can play well. Let's chill out, man. Let's chill out. When Rashad Bateman cooked Marlo in training camp, it wasn't a fluke. It was one. I mean, he's done it a couple times. Yeah, I mean, it's not a fluke. It just shows that this man is definitely a thing. Honestly, Averett is honestly better than Marlon. You can make the argument, but I mean, in terms of this season, you can make the argument. He's playing better this season. But let's chill out with that, with the whole releasing this man. Tunyon might be done for the day. He is done for the day. Look at him limping. He's done for the day. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Thriller. 3rd down and 5 here for the Packers. Let's see if they can get the end zone here. Obviously, want to put up some more points. This is going to be a tough game. Here we go. Rodgers looking all the way to his left. Pump fakes over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. It's Cobb again. 2 touchdowns on the day. And the Packers extend their lead once again. Green Bay is balling. They're balling. They went 90 yards down the field? My God, that was a long drive. This is killing the Cardinals tonight. They just can't. They're not on the field. This Cardinals defense is getting worn out because the Packers are going on long drives that are taking 4, 5, 6 minutes to complete. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, they're going on the field and they're getting 3 and outs. A turnover's coming out of nowhere. They're not being on the field that long. That's a problem. When you're not on the field for that long, and all of a sudden your defense is on the field for 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes of drive, it's going to add up. Right now, the Packers are dominating in time of possession. That Cobb trade was great for them. I mean, Randall Cobb has always been great for the Packers, and him and Aaron Rodgers have that connection. So bringing him back to Green Bay only makes sense because Aaron Rodgers trusts Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb and Devontae Adams are the 2 receivers he trusts on this team to get the job done. Lazard has done a great job to get his trust. Same thing for Valdez-Scantling. Once Aaron Rodgers trusts you, he's going to throw you the football. Oi! This is not looking good for me. I'm about to go 0-1 again on Thursday Night Football. Come on, Cardinals. Fight back. Fight back. What's going on with you? Come on, man. They got to get it together. But most importantly, this defense got to make a stop. Defense got to make a stop. Dilfer or... You know what? I'm not finna answer that question. Young tip up my pass and it went off of Clay's back. Oh, because you playing Madden. You threw a completion and got happened. Can I say neither? I can say neither. I'm going to say neither. I'm not taking either one of those quarterbacks. It's easy. I'm not taking either one of those quarterbacks. It's at this point, I'll start my punter before I would start either one of those quarterbacks. 2015 Cam or 2016 Matt Ryan? Both of them are MVPs. But Cam dominated in 2015. I'm going to take 2015 Cam because he dominated. 2016 Matt Ryan was balling out, and he was doing his thing. Now, funny enough, 2016 was also the same year was Aaron Rodgers was able to lead the league in touchdown passes, and people were like, "Oh, shouldn't Aaron Rodgers get it?" Because he led the league in touchdown passes with 40, and he turned that 4-6 Packers team into a 10-6 team that won the division. He literally ran the table and won the division Most people didn't think they could do that. So a lot of people thought Aaron Rodgers deserved that. But Matt Ryan was balling out in 2016. But 2015 Cam, that's an entirely different thing, man. Cam just straight up dominated the league. Kyler Murray, 12 of 19, 145 yards and a pick. Not his best game, but it's about trying to get the win. Let's see what they can do. Kyler going downfield. Nothing there. Incomplete. But a flag is on the play. This looks like it's going to be roughing the passer. Oh, they're going to call pass interference on the defense. That's interesting. I need to get a look at the replay. First of all, that ball was not catchable, so that means he must have stopped something. They really called pass interference. 2015 Cam, he didn't even have his best wide receiver, but his only bad game was the Super Bowl. It wasn't even his fault. The O-line failed. Yeah, 2015 Cam was just a different monster. 1st and 10, they're going to run this up the gut. Pick up a couple. Second down here for the Cardinals, 2nd and 8. They got to get something done. DeAndre Hopkins has not been able to participate much in this game because of that hamstring injury. They've thrown him out here at times, but they're not trying to make any situation worse. They know they're going to need him. Kyler's going to take off himself. Kyler with the speed. He's going to slide, pick up the 1st down. Kyler's going to have to start utilizing his legs. If nothing gets open, Kyler's got to take off. He's a magician. Oh, he slid with 1 yard left. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 instead. I thought he already got past the 1st down, but nah, he already slid. He slid a yard before he needed to. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 here. They're going to run this. Oh, they make the stop. They almost make the stop, but he actually keeps his feet and picks up the 1st down. 2007 Brady or 2013 Peyton. That's tough. Now, both would go on to put up historical MVP seasons. Both at the same. Funny enough, both would go on to put up MVP seasons, but at the same time, both would go on to lose in the Super Bowl. Only difference is one got blown out, the other, couldn't get the job done against the Giants team. Oh my God, who do I pick? What just happened? Player just got hurt. A player just got hurt. So a Cardinals player is down. Injury timeout here. Another injury in this game. It's been a game of injuries. It's been unfortunate. Man, I'm going to sleep after this. This is tough for me to pick, man. 2007 Brady was a monster, but so was 2013 Peyton. I might just pick 2013 Peyton just because, in my opinion, that was the greatest MVP season by a quarterback we've ever seen. So, man, this is tough. Both of them have the weapons. I don't know. I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna take 2013 Peyton. You couldn't go wrong with 07 Brady, but I'm gonna take 2013 Peyton. The dude had, in my opinion, the greatest MVP season we've ever seen in NFL history. 1984 Eric Dickerson or 2003 Jamal Lewis. Why are you doing this? First of all, we know Eric Dickerson's a better running back than Jamal Lewis. So, why would you do that? It's like you're pinning. You want me to say a player's better than the Ravens, okay? I'm going to say it. 84 Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson is a better running back than Jamal Lewis. We know that. That's not a diss at Jamal Lewis. What you're doing is you're setting me up to pick against my Ravens, and what am I going to do? Now, 2015 Todd Gurley or 2016 Devontae Freeman. 2016 Devontae Freeman. 1984 Marino, 07 Brady, or 13 Manning. I'm still going to take 13 Manning, but you can make an argument that 1984 MVP by Marino was the greatest MVP season we've ever seen. What was it, 50 touchdowns in that era? To get, well, no, it wasn't 40. It wasn't 50. It was what, 48 touchdowns? 48 touchdowns in that era? How do you get 48 touchdowns like that? That's crazy. 48 touchdowns in a run-dominant era with as physical as it was. This is the 80s. How does a quarterback throw 48 touchdowns in the 80s? A lot of people have made the argument that that's the greatest quarterback season we've ever seen. Not only just the greatest quarterback season, the greatest MVP season. You can make that argument. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. Kyler immediately has pressure in his face. He's got to get rid of the ball. Incomplete right there. 2nd down here. I would be 2003 Ray Lewis because I'm pretty sure 2003 was his MVP season. No fly zone or Legion of Boom. It's already a difficult one here. I'll take the Legion of Boom. How did Marino never win a ring, though? His team wasn't necessarily... His team wasn't the greatest. Let's be real. That Miami Dolphins team wasn't the greatest during Marino's era. That played a big part. Not to mention the 80s. The 80s was so difficult. Like, oh, my God. Kyler had his man. He had Christian Kirk, and he overthrew him. But yeah, Marino's defense, the Dolphins' defense during the 80s wasn't the best, and you were already dealing with a lot of teams there that were already competing. I mean, like, we already know Elway was here, Montana was here. There was just a lot of great teams at that time, so it was already difficult. He did get to a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to win. 3rd down and 10 here for the Cardinals. They're 3 for 8 on 3rd down here. They got to get this, man. Kyler goes up high for this one. It's going to be a short catch, but can the player make it? He's not going to make it. 4th down here. They're going to have to go for this. 4th down here. They're going to have to go for this. I'm taking the 2000 Ravens. They're going to have to go for this. Purple People Eaters or Steel Curtain? I'm going to take the Steel Curtain. Listen, with all the drugs they were taking, they deserve it. I'm just saying. Dudes were taking cocaine. Then again, everybody was taking cocaine back then. In the 70s and the 80s, everybody was taking cocaine. 4th down here for the Cardinals. They've got to pick up a 1st down here. Here we go. Kyler. Over the middle. It's caught by Ertz. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. Keeping the game alive. That was a clutch one. That was straight hands. See, this is why Zach Ertz was needed for this team. Purple People Eaters was... Bro, everybody was insane on drugs. Everybody was using cocaine in the 80s. Every athlete, they were using cocaine in the 80s. We all knew this. That's what I'm just saying, man. Until you give me anything about the 80... Well, the 85 Bears probably used some. 80s Niners or 90s Cowboys. 90s Cowboys won, like... Well, first of all, I mean, the dynasty for the Niners happened around the 90s as well. Like, the Cowboys and the Niners were going at it. So, you could say... You can make an argument, but... I mean, overall, you probably picked 90s Cowboys. They were brimmed with talent. Of course, having Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman. They were filled with talent. So I guess 90s Cowboys. 2nd and 1 here. A quick throw here to pick up the 1st down. They're going to get it. A.J. Green. You can argue the Niners. Yeah, you can. You can definitely argue the Niners. First down and 10 here for the Cardinals. 11:50 left to go in this game. There's still plenty of time left in this game. But it just comes down to whether or not these defenses can make a stop. First and 10, Kyler takes a snap, throws over the middle. It's caught by Ertz again. It's still crazy that T.O. played with Jerry Rice. Yes, it is crazy that T.O. played with Jerry Rice. That duo nasty. Wish they had more time together. That would have been amazing to see those two have more time together. 2nd down and 1 here. Cardinals need to score a touchdown here. They got to keep up with the Packers. Packers defense is getting tired too. Right up the gut, he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. They continue to fight back and they keep this game close. Connor doing what he needs to do tonight. Heat LBJ or second sting, easy. Heat LBJ. LeBron James was at his most athletic when he was with Miami. Not to mention 2013 LeBron, that was his best season of his career. I mean, the dude was shooting like, what was he? Wasn't he shooting like nearly, timeout. He was shooting like 40% from the three-point line. He's never done that. All right, let me actually, I want to get this right. He was shooting 56% from the field in 2013. 2013 was his great. First of all, he should have been unanimous MVP, but one voter decided to pick Carmelo because it's like, if you take Carmelo off the Knicks, they don't make the playoffs. Stupid. Robbed LeBron. Literally, LeBron, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists on 57. It's 56.7, but damn near 57% from the field. I mean, my God. And from the three-point line in 2013, he killed it, man. Funny enough, he was 40% in 2012, but with that one was a bit different because he wasn't taking nearly as many threes as he was taking in 2013. So yeah, LeBron from the three-point line was crazy. 13 Bron was just crazy. Like, that was unanimous right there. What the worst fall from grace in your opinion? Come on, man. You know it's R. Kelly, but come on, man. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Here's this question. Do you think McNabb is a Hall of Famer? I don't think so, but a lot of these Eagles homers think he is. You have to look at his resume. You know, he's been to multiple NFC Championship games. Listen, he's been to multiple NFC Championship games. It depends. Did he ever win an MVP? How many times was he considered an all-pro quarterback? I'm just saying. Let me actually pull up this man's resume too in terms of his overall accomplishments. That's not where I wanted to go. Just saying. Again, we know he played. That man played about what? About 12 years, 12, 13 years. He was a 6-time Pro Bowler. Went to the NFC Championship game, I believe, 4 times. Never won a Super Bowl, never won an MVP. Well, he was a Pro Bowler, but he was never an All-Pro. He was never an All-Pro. He never won a Super Bowl. He never won an MVP. It's tough to sit back and say, yeah, he deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. I mean, he played a long career, but it'd be difficult to make an argument from McNabb to make the Hall of Fame. He has a case, but it'll be tough. 13 Braun was out of this world. Should have been unanimous. 96 Jordan should have been unanimous. Same with 2000 Shaq. There was plenty of times where somebody should have been unanimous, but they didn't give it to them. Lamar needs more commercials. I mean, it's up to Lamar. It is what it is. I don't think Lamar's tripping over that. Is Eli a Hall of Famer? His resume says he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but those 2 rings and his last name is going to put him in the Hall of Fame. He got 2 rings over Tom Brady. I continue to say this. The more Tom Brady wins, the better Eli's case for the Hall of Fame looks because he beat Tom Brady in 2 Super Bowls. So no one's going to care that the man spent most of the time sucking in the regular season as opposed to actually competing in the postseason. No one's going to care about that. The man has 2 Super Bowl rings, and 2 of those rings came against Brady. That matters. Pretty sure he also has a Super Bowl MVP, which also matters. Prime JR or Prime Lance? I mean, Prime JR was actually a pretty good player. Eli is going into Hall of Fame for the 2 rings. Oh, yeah, definitely. Play action here on first down. Rodgers, nothing there. I like how Rodgers was getting dragged down and he looked at the refs like, are you not going to make a call? Well, it didn't destroy him, yeah. Here's your rapper name. Put together the color of your shirt. I mean, this is, you can say green or gray. And then this is called Frost. So what, I'm Green Frost or Gray Frost? This is weird. Prime Russ or Prime D Rose? That's a tough one. Because Prime D Rose was, Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook was. Only difference is he was Russell Westbrook controlled. And he won an MVP. Like, that's wild. If I'm thinking about that, because D Rose legit was Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook became Russell Westbrook. Only difference is D Rose was so controlled with how he played. Russ is straight up attacking. He'll attack the basket straight up. With D Rose, he would go full on attack mode, but when he would get to the rim, somehow he would slow down. Like he would slow down the way he would adjust his body and be able to finish with these crazy layups. It's like he was so in control of how he was playing. It was crazy to see that. Like, he was this athletic point guard that was doing all this stuff, but he was so in control of how he was doing things. 3rd down and 1, they're going to pick up the 1st down. He was so in control. Like, he just knew when to take off with the burst and utilize his speed and athleticism. But when he would get to the rim, he just knew how to slow down. And he would finish in such a unique way that we hadn't really seen the point guard be able to do before. So, yeah, he's like Prime D Rose, like MVP Rose is what we wanted to see, like, Russell Westbrook be when it comes to him attacking. Now, I mean, passing and defense, that's a whole different thing. But like, when it comes to just attacking, that's what we want to see from Russell Westbrook. Take all that energy and that speed and that attack mode and aggression and slow it down. Control it. 1st down and 10 here for the Packers. They're going to pick up another 1st down. Right now, neither defense can make a stop. If somebody doesn't make a stop in the game, it's just going to be a back and forth affair. So, Prime Rose was smarter. Yeah. But Eli never won a playoff game besides 2007 and 2011 and basically sucked after 2012. Doesn't matter. Those 2 rings will take him into the Hall of Fame. We said this. You look at his resume, you'll say, besides those 2 rings, this man didn't do anything. But others will say, he got 2 rings against Brady. So that's just how it is. First and 10, they're going to run this up the gut, pick up maybe 5 yards, 2nd down for the Packers. Bigger temper. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I love Boogie. But how am I not going to pick Rasheed Wallace in this situation? I mean, we thought Boogie thinks the refs have it against him. No. No. Rasheed Wallace and the refs never went together. There's only one answer there. It's Rasheed Wallace. 2nd and 6. Quick throw here. Oh, he fumbled the ball. What the hell happened? Oh, he fumbled this ball. If he didn't fumble this ball, that's a touchdown right there, man. Wow, way to screw up there. Rasheed was a menace. Oh, my goodness. Kareem or LeBron? Kareem is my personal GOAT, so LeBron's the better player, but Kareem's my personal GOAT, so I'm going to just leave it like that. That's all I got to say for that. Rasheed hated every ref he met. Rasheed Wallace was a problem, man. Love the dude, but my God, him and the refs, I'm telling you, the refs had something against this man. He could never win. Like, there was a legit fight every single day. Every single day. Every single game he played, there was something, man. There was something. There was just some issue the ref had with him. I swear, Rasheed could have just walked to the bench, said hello to somebody, shake their hand, and the refs would have given him a tech. Like, he could have just sneezed, the ref would have given him a tech. He could have smiled, the ref would have given him a tech. Like, my God. I mean, Rasheed was definitely a menace, but still, the refs had something against this man. It was clear as day. Kobe or Shaq? That's a tough one. Shaq was the most dominating force we've ever seen, but Kobe's the Black Mamba. All time, I think Kobe would probably be ranked higher just because of what he did. The longevity. Oh, Aaron Jones picks up the first down. I think the biggest issue with Shaq is that his career didn't go as long as people wanted it to. Because if Shaq didn't keep himself in shape. If Shaq would have kept himself in shape, he would have played much longer and he would have been dominant for a longer period. And I think that's a big problem that somebody has against it. Prime Kobe or LeBron's second stint? Well, then that means you're going like 2016 LeBron versus Prime Kobe. That's going to be tough either way. I mean, I don't even know who to go for this one. Like, these are actual tough questions here. You wouldn't go wrong with either or. Are you kidding me? Packers just wasted their last timeout. They just used 2 timeouts in back-to-back plays. They have no timeouts left in this game. They better score. They better score. I guess Prime Kobe. It's tough, but second stint LeBron is a menace. 2016 LeBron was a menace. Shaq with the work ethic would have been the GOAT. I've said this before, man. If Shaq had Kobe's work ethic, it would have been an entirely different case. He would have been the GOAT. Shaq with Kobe's work ethic would have been a legend. If Kobe had, trust me, he would have 20 rings and be possibly the greatest. Yeah. 5:41 left to go in this game. Packers still up 3. 24-21 game. They no longer have any timeouts. Oh, Aaron Jones making moves and picking up the first down and more. I would take Kobe all the time over LeBron. Come on, bruh. Don't. First of all, y'all gotta stop doing this, man. Like, again, if you want to be seen as objective, I mean, if you want to be seen as biased, go ahead. But if you want to be seen as objective, LeBum, LeChoke, all these other weird titles you guys have decided to come up with, don't say them. Because whenever you say them, no one's gonna take what you say seriously. Because it's like you have no biased take. If you objectively take Kobe over LeBron, it's cool. But to sit back and be like, LeBum, it don't work like that. Mickey Mouse, at that point, you just seem like a hater. Or you just seem, you look like a LeBron hater in that case. And then people will be like, well, your take's not objective. They're not going to listen to what you're saying. It's as simple as that. Flag on the play here. Cardinals got to play some defense, man. Actually, both teams aren't playing defense right now. I don't know. In this second half, the defense for both of these teams have been struggling. I think Kobe's better than... that's true. Hey, if you believe Kobe's better than LeBron, that's cool. State it. If you believe LeBron is better than Kobe, that's cool. State it. It just comes down to that. But you got to state it. That's not a question. It's Prime D Wade. But, like, if you got to state it, you got to be objective with how you're going to state it. Because when you use those weird nicknames that Skip Bayless and all these people from NBA Twitter come up with, it just means, like, you're not objective. And at that point, it's like, oh, well, you're just hating on LeBron. It's the usual. First and goal here. If the Packers score, this might be it. Pass incomplete. He was going to Brown here, but penalty was called. This is going to be pass interference. Like, the answer is Prime Wade. It's not a question. Oh, man. That's not pass interference. That's not pass interference. That was not pass interference, and we know that's not pass interference. Well, first and goal here, 4:46 left to go. If the Packers score, this is pretty much it. Is he in? He's in! Touchdown Packers. Aaron Jones gets in, and that might be the end of this game. Cardinals might take their first L here. As a 76ers fan, if we gave AI another superstar, we possibly could have beat the Lakers, but it would not be easy. That would have been a problem. That would have been a problem. I mean, giving AI another superstar would have definitely helped out, but I don't know if he would have beat Kobe and Shaq at that point. Like, that would have been a problem. Wade 06 run destroys everything a prime Russ. He can't compare. Russ has never had a run like that. He's never going to have a run like that. But they're going to review this and see if he gets in the end zone. If he gets in, this is going to stand. It'll be a touchdown. If not, they'll run in second down. I don't know if he gets in. I don't know if he gets in. This looks short. This looks short. It looks short. It's LeBron. This looks short. This looks short. I don't think this is a touchdown. This looks short. You look right there. Look at where he's sitting and then look at the line. I don't think he crosses it. Look right here. When his backside gets down, the ball has not crossed yet. This right here looks like a stop. It should be short. James, if you talk about Harden. James Harden. This has been rough. If this holds up, here we go. What's the call? Yep, like I said, it was short. So it's going to be second down here for the Packers. Second and goal. It was short. Don't matter. They'll probably just run this in again. Second and goal here for the Green Bay Packers. Ooh. I need sleep. But yeah, with 4:38 left to go in this game, and with the way it's been, if the Packers score here, the game is most likely over. Second down here. Once again, the Cardinals defense holds on. Third down and goal. I'd like to report a crime. Jamarcus Russell stole money from the Raiders. Oh, we reported that crime a decade ago. So we've been report that crime. Everybody knows about that. We've been report that crime. Here we go. This is where it gets big. Third down and goal here. 3:54 left to go. Packers might go for this on fourth down. But you don't even want to get to that situation. If you can get this done here on third down, you'll be fine. They got no timeouts left. Rodgers got to snap the ball. They don't have timeouts. What is he looking around for? Once again, they ran out of timeouts. So delay a game here on third down. This is the tough part here, man. When you don't have your starters, it's tough to get lined up. It's been happening all day today, and that's why they've had to use their timeouts. If you can't, most of these guys here on the field right now, they're not their starters. You're missing Devontae Adams, you're missing Lazard, you're missing Scanley, you're missing your starters. So guys that are not used to being on the field this long, they don't know what position they're supposed to be in. It's tough, which has caused the delay of games. So now, instead of it being third and goal at the 1 yard line, it's third and goal at the 5. So Rodgers got to throw here. They're setting pressure. Rodgers. Oh my God, he's going to take off. Rodgers. He's going to fight. Is he in? He's short. Oh my goodness, Rodgers. He's short. 4th down here. Now, what do the Packers want to do here? Rodgers almost gets in. Oh my God, they got to go for it here. You're at the half-yard line. If you kick a field goal and let them get the ball, you don't know where they're going to be. Let these dudes go 99 yards. If I'm Matt LaFleur, I have to put my trust in Aaron Rodgers. 3:26 left to go. It's 4th down. You got to go for it. Hell, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I don't care what Matt LaFleur said. I'm keeping the offense on the field. You don't have a timeout, so you can't call it. If we keep the offense on the field, that's a different situation. But they got to go for this. They got to go for this. Now, here's the thing. They got to get lined up. They got to get lined up correctly. You can't afford another delay of game here. So what's the call going to be? You might want to give this ball to Aaron Jones and have him run it up the gut. Does Rodgers look for something quick over the middle? What happens here? Here we go. 4th down. Rodgers pulls it. It's knocked down. The Cardinals defense makes a stop. On 4th down, the game is not over. It will remain a 3-point game. 3:23 left to go. What type of play call was this? Now, they weren't going to pick it up with Aaron Jones. They were trying to fake it here. But who was he going to? Nobody was open. There's nothing there. This was airtight defense. There was nothing there. They played this perfectly. Now it's up to the Cardinals to get this job done. They got to get into field goal range. If they can get into field goal range, they can at least tie this game. If not, well, actually, if not that, get into a touchdown. Oh my God, he almost got a safety. Easy. Holy crap, they almost got a safety. That would have pretty much ended this game right here. Like, he was so close to getting a safety. Oh, he's lucky. He's so lucky. The defender's hands was below it. If his defender's hands was not below it, his knee would have touched the ground. That would have been a safety. 2nd and 10. Kyler, incomplete. Nothing there. The pressure's here. Oh, my goodness. This is it. Game on the line here. What type of plan do you have here? DeAndre Hopkins is coming on the field. He was going for Christian Kirk. Kirk slipped. Oh, my God. What the? No, not the Straw Hats. Not my Straw Hats poster. You get back up there. Come on, Straw Hats. Hold on for me. I'll fix y'all later. Why are you leaning like that, Robin? 2011 A-Rod or 07 Brady? 07 Brady? 3rd down and 10. Kyler standing in the pocket, throwing downfield. He found somebody. He found him. A.J. Green picking up the 1st down. What is the Packers defense doing? That's A.J. Green, and you just give him that much space? That is dumb. 1st and 10 here. You let the Cardinals off the hook. Kyler throwing downfield. It is caught. Now it's time to make some plays. Christian Kirk, they're already in field goal range. Wow, the Packers had them right where they want them, and all of a sudden the Packers defense decided to be dumb. They do this time and time again. Now it's time to finish this game off. If they can score a touchdown, ooh, I picked the Cardinals to win this game. I need them to win this, man. Win it for me. And here comes the 2-minute warning. Green Bay cannot stop the clock. They cannot stop the clock. But we had the 2-minute warning. So now it's going to come down to Prater if they're going to kick a field goal. But with the way this Packers defense likes to play, especially in the clutch, they're giving up a touchdown. I ain't never trust the Packers defense down the stretch. I probably never will trust this Packers defense down the stretch. They're not trustworthy. Kyler has not had his best game, but again, it don't matter. When you're in the MVP conversation, a situation like this, come back up, tie it up, get it done, and see what you can do. Better yet, you got 2 minutes left to go. This defense looks cooked. If you can get down, here's the thing. If they get down the field and leave too much time for Aaron Rodgers, he'll kill you. And if he has to score a touchdown, that's a different situation. I don't want to play those type of games with Aaron Rodgers. Kyler, quick throw here. Moore makes a move, and he picks up 9. What's going on, Deron? Hope you're enjoying your day. Baller. Kyle Baller was just the worst quarterback we've had in franchise history. I stand by that. 2nd down and 1. We're down to 1:36 left to go in this game. We might be going to overtime here. But again, with the way the Packers defense plays, shoot. I don't trust these dudes. Run that clock down. 2nd and 1. Another quick throw. It's caught. 1st down. Well, I think this Packers defense is going to choke it. And once they choke it, I'm going to feel happy. This is why I'm so glad I picked the Cardinals because, again, had the Packers had their weapons, had they had Devontae Adams, this is a different discussion. They're stunned. Oh, my God! Fumble! That was a terrible snap. What are you doing? Costing the team the game. Now you got to call a timeout. That was a disaster right there. Do you think if the Rams had a healthy Cam Akers, do you think they'd be undefeated? Potentially, but I don't know. It depends on that game against the Cardinals. The only loss they suffered was against the Cardinals, so I don't know. But again, being undefeated doesn't mean nothing. It has no weight when it comes to the playoffs. Being undefeated is cool, but it has no weight in terms of the postseason, so yeah. Second and 18 here. This is the biggest break the Packers could get just to hold them to 3 points. Pressure's coming. Kyler dodges the pressure. Finds a man. He's going. Edmonds picks up the 1st down. This Packers defense is garbage. That's why I don't trust them. I'm so glad I picked I'm so glad I picked the Cardinals. Packers defense about to give this game up. I'm telling you, the Packers defense about to give this game up. You never trust the Packers defense. They've never been great as a unit. They've always cost Aaron Rodgers games. Whoever puts their faith in the Packers defense with the game on the line? That's why I picked the Cardinals tonight. If the Packers had Lazard, if they had Devontae Adams, if they had Scanley, sure, I'll take Green Bay because that means they're not going to be in a close game situation. But you think I'm going to sit here and take the Green Bay Packers knowing how much their defense chokes? This defense, they suck. I'm sorry. The defense is bad. The defense is bad. The defense has been bad. Time and time again, his defense has failed him. I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers is leaving this team at the end of the season. If this defense has choked far too many times for Aaron Rodgers to continue to sit there and take this crap. He's leaving at the end of this season, man. This defense has never been able to show up and do what they need to do. Time and time again, they're going to give up a touchdown. I'm telling you, they're going to give up a touchdown. Here we go. Kyler. They're going to give up a touchdown. I'm kid you not when I say this. They're going to give up a touchdown. They're going to give up a touchdown. Which is worse, Packers defense or Chiefs defense? Oh, Chiefs defense is far worse. Packers defense is just a bunch of choke artists, but Chiefs defense can't make a stop at all. They're scoring a touchdown here. Like, this is not up for debates. They're scoring a touchdown here. This defense can't stop a nosebleed. 2nd and 1. Kyler. They signal 1st and goal. So basically, the Packers defense gives up a touchdown here. The game's over. This defense really about to give up a touchdown. Holy crap. This defense about to give up a touchdown. Come on, Kyler. Get it done. I was like, oh, man, I'm about to go 0-1 here. Chiefs defense is on pace to be the worst defense ever. Yeah, they playing like trash right now. 2nd and goal. Aaron Rodgers is going to be done soon. It don't even matter. A-Rod, don't even worry about it. Kyler looks a little bit shaken up. Oh, that knee. That left knee. 2nd and goal here. Let's watch the Packers defense choke for the 10th billion time. What else is new? Give up a touchdown. Give up a touchdown. What? What? What just happened? What just happened? No! Go back to the replay. How can it be a pick? How can it be a pick? What just happened? What the hell just happened? And Kyler's on the floor. Oh my God. What? Disaster. What just happened? AJ Green, hold up. What the? What happened? Why did AJ Green stop? What happened? What was the miscommunication there? They weren't on the same page. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. What happened? AJ Green didn't even turn around for that. So now you got Kyler Murray limping off, and the game is over. That's two bad things. First of all, you lost the game. Screw the game. What matters is Kyler Murray is limping. That's not a good sign. Hopefully he's okay, but if Kyler starts dealing with injuries right now, it's going to be a problem. I can't believe this. I'm shocked. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm shocked. I don't know what happened. What happened with AJ Green? Why didn't he turn around? What was the miscommunication there? What just happened? What just happened? I'm shocked. And now we have to worry about these injury woes for Kyler. Kyler is limping. This is not good. This is not good. Kyler is limping. Screw the loss. Nobody gives a damn about the loss. Kyler is limping right now. He's still limping as he's going to high five people. He's still limping. Somebody tangled up on his knee. That's not good. This is bad. This is bad. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I'm looking at this right now. Nothing means. I hope he's okay. My God. I hope he's okay. Okay, Kyle, dude, no. I'm not saying like he'll be okay. We don't know if he's going to be okay or not because right now, when we saw the replay, the person who made a tackle, they made a tackle and it was on his knee. You know, knee injuries are nothing to play around with. I'm not trying to assume the worst. Hopefully, he's okay. But anything involving the knee, we don't play with that. We don't play with that. So I hope he's okay. But with him limping around and him, when he was on the floor, him limping around and holding on his leg, hopefully he's okay. But that's definitely a concern if you're a Cardinals fan. So that's serious. Like, knee injuries are nothing to play around with. Hopefully that's not the case. Like, forget about the loss. Hopefully Kyler is not seriously hurt because he's limping. Let's go. That helps my Cowboys, but hopefully Kyler's all right. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Why did they throw it? The run game was tearing Green Bay. Yeah, it was tearing Green Bay up towards the end of the game. Also hope Kyler's okay and it's nothing serious. Same here. Well, I'm going to end this here. This was a crazy game. This was a crazy game. Cannot believe that happened. But, yeah, I'm going to give credit to the Packers. A.J. Green completely lost. Don't know what happened there, and they lose the game. That's tough. But, yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you guys stopping by. This was fun. This was a crazy end to the game. Another game that could have been considered for Game of the Year. Cannot believe it came down like that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The Cardinals suffered their first defeat of the season, and now no team is left undefeated. With that being said, I appreciate you guys, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.